Hey, this is Vern the Mechanic with Power Slap, and we're on the Mark Deegan Show.
The Marcus Deegan Show. Oh, yeah. What is the story? Guys, welcome to another live stream of the podcast from Sticky Paws Studio here in Sin City. I am your host, Marcus Deegan. Today's episode is proudly fueled by Forged Irish Stout, the creamiest forged stout in the nation. I don't know if you guys have tried this yet, but we're going to crack this open a little bit later on the podcast today. We've got some of the best athletes on the planet in studio. Once again, we do this traditionally, and we're going to sit down. We're going to have a chat with the guys. They're 2 days out from their fight. They're here in Vegas in the hot sun. We're going to get everyone to see what's up. Guys, if you want to jump on, ask any questions on the chat, you're more than welcome to do that. And if you can share this link and let everybody know that we're doing a live stream right now, that'd be really, really cool. Did you get bigger?
I did. 40 pounds.
On that mic?
I did 40 pounds.
You got 40 pounds heavier?
40 pounds heavier.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on with this mic? We got something on this mic there?
Better?
No, I can't hear it. Go on that one. There we go.
Better?
Yeah, that one's better. That one's better. That one's better. That one works.
Yeah, so I've got myself 40 pounds heavier.
Okay, so let's just state exactly how heavy are you weighing right now?
376 pounds.
What?
376 pounds.
Yes.
That's me and you.
Fucking hell.
Damn, Danny,
Actually,
I love it.
Now-
Quite literally, that's
And I
me
started
and
off at
you.
340.
Jesus.
So what did you do to put on the extra 40 pounds?
Well, I went to buy some ammo. I've got my own guns.
Yeah, but what are they feeding?
Yeah, but that's the point. What was the diet to put on 40 pounds?
Well, I'm allergic to veggies, so my wife just feeds me meat.
Yeah,
So in South Africa, we say pap and vlees.
yeah. I know him. Yeah. He's a good bloke from down the road there. So, no, but that's, like, what would you eat to put on, and how long did it take you to put on 40 pounds? Because that seems like a lot of weight to put on.
Well, since last year, October, I started at 340. So October, November, December, January, 5 months.
So the last time the Crazy Hawaiian was in here, he was weighing over 400 pounds.
He's still over 400 pounds.
I know what the secret is. He got married. So your wife's helping you out a lot.
Yeah, you
She's
just-
got to be cooking.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that it? Married life?
Yes.
Do you know about that, Vern?
No.
You know,
I mean, I know about the married life, but yeah, like you guys must have a different culture over there.
We do.
I figured it was a cultural thing.
The woman makes us lazy, and then they say dad bods the in thing, and then when they mad at you, they tell you you're fat.
Fuck, I must be South African because that's how I want my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, well, that's good though. So you put on the 40 pounds. I was glad to find out that you were going to be here. The last time that you were here and you had your bout against McKinney, things kind of didn't go as planned. Have you spoke to him and is everything cool with him?
No, I think he's heartbroken
Yeah.
because he did not get the shot. He's not glad for his friend, and we used to be best friends, so I think he became a foe. And I've got a lot of South Africans on his inboxes, so I got him more friends.
Right. So
Yeah,
you guys have had a fallout then.
I won't say a fallout, but we're not as close anymore.
And how does that make you feel?
I'm focused on this fight, so I don't really care how that feels now.
So what's the focus? Has it changed between this fight and the last one?
Definitely, this one I'm coming up against a beast. The last one I came up against a friend, a WWE wrestler, if I can convert it like that. This time it's a proper slap fighter.
So this is funny, right? Because last time that you were on the podcast, when I was talking about how you and McKinney were such good friends, and I was saying to you, this has got to have an effect on the way you guys are going to fight. You guys were adamant it wasn't, but it was, right?
Well, for me it wasn't, but for some reason when I got the shot, and obviously you're not, I understand it's upsetting because I got a shot due to the DQ. But I mean, if it would have been the other way around, I would have still been glad for my buddy. I mean, we're only in the beginning days, so it's going to be a long time, and we're going to face all of us. So
That's a cultural thing too.
yeah,
You know, if you're gonna be their friend right afterwards,
Yeah.
you know that's got to be cultural because that usually isn't how it is in America.
true.
You know,
True.
honestly.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but do you think you'll stand in front of him again one day?
I will, but I don't think he would. I think he's going back to WWE.
Really?
Yeah. He discovered I slap harder than what I look.
Wow. Are you friends with this guy? No love? Across the table right here. Here he is. The champ is
He used to be my
here.
coach in season 2. What do you
That's
mean?
right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like a student type of thing, yeah.
Listen, last time that you were here, bro, obviously you were the champ, and this young man was sitting right across from you, and we kind of talked about this before he faced KO Chris. We sat here and we had a discussion, like what happens if he beats KO Chris, and you both sat here and said that, I think he's next in line to face me. Well, as it comes out, you guys are the co-main event of the evening. You're going to be on Power Slap 8 on Rumble Free on Friday night against this guy. You spoke it into existence. Let me just ask the champ first. How's your preparation been? You seem like you're in the zone already. And what do you think that this man's going to bring to the table?
Yeah, definitely in the zone. When I was going up against Chris, it was my shot, it was my opportunity. Not anything really to lose. It was an opportunity. Now I have I have something to lose. Obviously the belt. I want to keep it. So it's been a little bit different in that sense, a little more pressure in that sense. There's an expectation for me now. I am the champ, and I'm supposed to handle myself and on stage like that. So, the preparation's been very similar, just continuing to tweak my technique, make sure it's perfect. And, feeling good, feeling great. A little bit lighter than I was against Chris. Feeling pretty good, though.
So tell me, do you go back and watch his fights before you get up there? Is that something that you do? Like, I'd be curious to know if you would sit there at night sometimes and go through all of his stuff just to.
Yeah, we were joking about it on the way here because I was watching his fights. We were joking about how, because I had fought Debo before and I had dropped Debo. He was talking about that, and then he was talking about how he did like the little chicken dance when Chris slapped him. And I was saying how
I was yelling at you so hard not to move. By the way,
You can hear it.
we were
You
all
can
like,
hear it.
yeah,
too.
I was yelling at the TV.
I was like, stop moving.
But I was telling him that, I was watching all his matches, and he does that shit all the time, and he's the best at it. He holds it together, and it's funny because if you've been hit on stage and stuff, when someone's raw, but people who don't know, they're like, oh, he's got it, he's good, he ate it. But we're all like, ooh, you felt that one.
Yeah. So
I know you felt that one.
It's like watching Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, yeah. So are you like clear in the head, but the body's just doing that, but you're still there clearly? Like, I wouldn't even know how those two combinations work. You're kind of not knocked out, you're rocked, but you're still standing on your feet.
Right. So if you think about it, your equilibrium is getting, and that it's in your ears, so your ears are just vibrating. Mm-hmm. They're ringing.
Yeah.
You got the cotton in your ear, so everything's echoing kind of, but then you can't hear shit.
Yeah.
And it's fucking...
Dude,
It's insane to describe, but you try and hear things, and you hear, like, the refs or someone talking across from you.
You can hear Bisping clear as day.
And how long does that take to go away? Because how long have you got? You got 10 seconds, right? You got like a 10 count. If you get rocked, you've got a 10 count, just like in fighting, any kind of fighting. Is 10 seconds enough to get your head cleared to where you're, or are you still affected? As a civilian, I need to know these things. Everyone that's watching it wants to know it as well. But like, are you know what I'm saying? Like, can you come back after copying that?
So that's what I was saying, is that he ironically plays it off one of the best.
Yeah.
He's clearly fucking like struggling, or he even makes it back to the stake.
I'm
his
fighting
little chalk
fighting
stage.
the fog, right? I'm trying to whisk the fog away. That's what's happening.
But
and
he's
I'm
still
sitting there
he's
trying
still
to
struggling.
You lock it in,
Yeah, dude, I was like,
you lock it up,
I was
and then
like-
you just hope that the ref's not gonna like.
See it, yeah.
I know
You don't want to see that.
that was
Yeah.
that was like the best thing when I saw you. I was like, you turned, and I was like, yes. I'm like, and then you're just like doing your wobble. I'm like, stop moving. I'm like, do not walk.
Breathe.
Do not walk. Breathe.
Yeah, but that's really, for us as people that watch it and fans, it's really exciting when that happens, when someone does the chicken dance, because you're just teetering on the fence of, fuck, is he going to be able to get through it, or is he going to get knocked out?
Dude,
Chris Debo's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Debo!
Full metal.
Good to see you, mate.
Dude, it's always good to be here.
Good to have you.
But yeah, like when we watched Chris versus Blackburn at the last event,
Yep.
fucking as he did the dance, man, and it's a sight to see. Like, fuck. Not
Yeah.
everyone, and like,
So yeah, most people would be down after that.
Yeah, that's so
100%.
fucking impressive, bro. It really
Yeah, like,
is.
'cause
Oh,
when
I
got
get
dropped-
reset. I get reset.
You do?
Hold it together,
dude, yeah, when I got dropped, is like, I went from standing to a second later, I'm on the ground. I'm like, oh, fuck, that shouldn't have happened. And you just get back up.
Yeah.
And some people don't get back up.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to think that you're throwing a strike that you probably wouldn't be able to eat yourself most of the time,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, all of the time. I'm fucking 100% sleeping.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, I'm not conditioned. Like a fucking fart in the wind and I get knocked out. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not conditioned. I'm a podcaster, mate. We don't like.
I'm excited like for my match because like if you've watched all my matches, like I'm the only one that's like progressed a chin.
Yeah,
Which like everyone else, it's gone. I'm like I keep on proving myself for myself. So that's if this one goes all 3 rounds, like it's gonna be like someone's gonna be like, "What's your secret?" You know.
Well,
So you're saying, Vern, in a sense that from being able to take these hits, it's conditioned you to be able to take more than you averagely could.
No, I think it's just learning from the experience. I've said this before. It's been in other podcasts. Like when AJ knocked me out, that was like 100% a mistake. I thought he said 3, and that's why my head's down. And
yeah,
I'm like,
you weren't looking at all.
I wasn't looking because I normally look at the people. And nothing against AJ because he's fucking hit me hard, so it doesn't matter. But my head was down, and I was breathing, and I heard the 1, and I was like, okay, he's going to say 2, and I'm going to look up, and I'm going to breathe. Well, 2 never came because it was a hit.
you were getting up. It was just too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you weren't prepped for it.
You know, and then Alan, everyone forgets Alan. I ate 1 slap, and then I got dropped on the second one. And then Delvin, I ate 2, no problems, and then went on. So, like, literally, like, every match.
Seeing that turning point in your taking a slap, career was like a new Vern. It was like a new Vern was born. Everyone was fired up.
So,
like, oh shit!
And
he was like,
and then like you know how to progress with yourself and take it. So everyone there's a learning curve, and I'm just glad that I was able to knock enough people out.
Yeah.
To be able to keep progressing. Because if I would have lost 3 in a row, they'd like, see you later, Vern.
You're able to get the experience.
Yeah,
then.
I was fortunate enough through my power to get the experience to keep building and going further.
Yeah, so that's where the saying comes, you're never too old to learn, eh?
That's right.
Now, why do they keep calling him the old man? How old are you, Vern?
I'm 40.
You know, it's from season.
Fuck,
1.
well, if he's the old man, what am I?
No, it's from season 1. On the show, we would
Dad
make fun
Vern.
of him because Uncle Vern would like walk around the house like a dad and be yelling at us, and you guys need to fucking clean this shit up, and he's just a dad.
Yeah, if you
Just go
saw
to
me
bed.
on the show and my shirt's off, that's because it was 2 in the morning and I was sleeping. I'm like, guys, we got to do stuff in the morning. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we see
Stuff.
Slap Jesus and everyone run around, and then I'd like, I don't know how many times I went to the bathroom and I'd like yell. I'm like, they did not fill the toilet paper. I'm like, Jesus, guys, come on. Like, it's just like the dad.
And that sucks when you got to wipe your ass with the roll.
The first night, they didn't air this, but the first night I slept in the bathtub.
What?
Because they were just partying. Remember we had those damn beanbag cornhole? They were playing and all you heard is slap, slap. So I just grabbed all my stuff, went to the bathroom, put it over me and everything. People would come and go to the bathroom after a while. They finally realized, like, I didn't care. Like, I'm just trying to sleep.
So it's funny that you talk about progression, and that's one thing that I've really noticed with this sport in the 16, 17 months that it's been alive. The progression has just gone really quickly. Even from Power Slap 6 to Power Slap 8, we've had some amazing changes with the organisation. For one, now it is being sanctioned in a lot more places around the United States. You've got 2 gigs booked in Dubai. And, of course, the latest news, which is going to bring the first real superstar to Power Slap from outside the organisation, is Miss OnlyFans herself, Paige VanZant. Gentlemen, this kind of news can only be so amazing for the sport. It's going to bring a gazillion more eyes to it. Not that it doesn't have a gazillion more eyes on it anyway. What are your thoughts on the progression as far as going overseas with it and with Paige VanZant joining?
I think it's dope. I think it'd be cool to like see other athletes that compete in like UFC, MMA, bare knuckle, whatever, come over and see if they can take the unobstructed shots, because everyone like anyone can hit hard. Like, can you just go back and forth if you have to?
Do you think this is going to start to becoming more common with the Power Slap, the bigger that it gets, is that you're going to have a lot more people from MMA and boxing and even celebrities crossing over into this sport, Vern?
I don't think so. And the reason why I don't think so is the people that we are going to get from those sports, they're going to be tough, everything about them, but we're not going to get like, I don't know how to explain it.
Like Shaq or something like that.
I think we'll get them
I
at the
disagree.
latter end of their
I
career.
disagree.
Yeah, at the latter end of their career. But the problem is you have to not flinch. And I don't care what anyone says. That's the hardest thing.
It's the natural human reaction to flinch, yeah.
And you're going to get a lot of fighters where they're like, "Oh no, there's no way I could."
Dude, I don't know how.
They'll train.
You had the king flincher, didn't you?
Oh, dude, Zach liked to flinch.
Yeah.
Well, Vern, I'm going to interrupt you. I don't know if you follow The Rock. So his new video, Red One, they got a short clip of slap fight in it.
Of the actual power slap?
No, he's in a new movie.
Oh, wow. That's right.
Yep.
So I definitely do think celebrities is going to start joining this because, I mean, what other sport does influencers or celebrities, in other words, actually come to watch?
Well, I agree with you, but I don't think they're tough enough. Like that's my
definitely
that's my deal.
Definitely not.
Like everyone talks about.
They think they are now.
They think they
are now, and I hope Paige does well because it'll be good for all of us.
Yeah, I do too. I hope she does great.
But Paige and the next one who comes in and realizes that we're fucking crazy motherfuckers, first of all.
Yeah.
And that we're all tough.
Yeah.
Tough motherfuckers. They think they're gonna come over here and because they boxed their whole life or did this their whole life or they fought in the UFC or they fucking fought this person that us fucking slap fighters can't knock them down. They're gonna fucking learn the hard way.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
agree on that. So my personal opinion.
You agree with him?
Yeah, but on another note, my experience through this coming from South Africa, where it's not sanctioned, it's unlawful there. But in any case, the guys that start from the beginning, the OGs, for some reason they last forever. The newer guys or newer celebrities or content creators, they come in, do a bucket list, they get knocked out, then they go again.
Yeah.
So they're just in it for that one, and then they don't stick to it. But the OGs, for some reason,
Oh, you give me Jake Paul. I'll do it all day long.
Dude, I don't think he would.
You give me that. I don't think he would either.
I think he would.
Give me that boy.
I've been calling out either one of the Paul brothers.
Now, have any of you guys called out any of those guys? Because I'm sure if you call them out, they're going to hear it.
Oh,
They would just
Jake Paul.
refuse it
Right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
You want the old guys. That's all you do is old guys. So Vern is here, old man in power slap. Jake Paul. Let's get this shit done.
Yeah, after he gets
Wow.
rocked this summer in boxing, he might be thinking about power slap.
and Logan, because I need two of them to match my weight. So I'll give two of them the slaps first, and then both of them will sleep afterwards.
All right, you heard it first here on the Marcus Deegan Show. Jake and Logan Paul, if you want to be in the real man's business, baby, come on over to Power Slap and see what we got over here. You've been called out twice by the big man and by old Papa Vern. So I notice a little bit of, like, when you talk about that, does that irritate you that people think that they can just come over here and dominate when they come from another sport?
You know, I've been around long enough that, like, it doesn't bother me. You can come around and find out.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out. You could talk all you want, but when you step on stage, I'll show you the respect. But
yeah,
I mean, everyone could talk. It's just like fighting. Everyone could sit here and say, "I'll fucking whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass." Okay, find out.
And you have to be confident. You have to be able to say that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it doesn't. Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily irritate me. It's just whatever.
Yeah, like
come
when
find out.
Like before, I was supposed to have that match with Sean. And they were asking me, like, oh, what do you think Sean said he's going to knock you out?
He's watching, by the way. He's watching, by the way.
Oh, of course he is. He loves me.
Give him a message.
He does love
That's your camera right there. Give him a message. Sean's killed back.
You potato-eating motherfucker.
He loves those potatoes, doesn't he? He loves those potatoes.
Yeah, when I was supposed to fight him, he said that he was going to knock me out. And they were like, oh, what do you think about that? And I was like, if he didn't think he could, then he shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
you should be confident in yourself.
Yeah. And did you bring your father with you today, Debo? Your grandfather? Introduce this man at the end of the table here. Introduce yourself, mate.
Vern White.
Yeah, and who's Vern? Are you what division are you in, Vern? Are you fighting this weekend?
No, I'm not fighting.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I've been to slap 6, slap 7, so no, slap 8. I'm here.
And what got you interested in the sport?
Had a lot of late nights start turning up.
Yeah.
So I started watching a lot of video on YouTube, and it seemed like power slap was helping me.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Watching that aggression, watching the result of that aggression, absolutely filled a hole that I needed to have filled.
Wow. Well, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. So I started watching it, and then one day I already did card art. You know, I've been doing it for 2.5 years. So then one day I said, I got $1 million idea. And the person I'm with says, whatever, you always have these ideas. And I go, no, this one's real. I said, power slap cards. doing this power slap sports card series.
Yeah.
That was, I said, that's a $1 million idea. Topps isn't going to jump on it. Panini's on their ass. You know, everything in the card business is messed up right now.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies used to own a card shop.
Right.
So we know that how things are in that business. So I thought, well, card art as the business would be a great idea.
But your card art is a little bit different. Hey, hey Moose, can we get a shot of these of over here of these pieces of art up on the wall there? Can you get a shot on that so we can see some of the stuff that Vern does? Guys, these are some of the larger Vern's put these in frames for us here, but this is what he does, and he makes these unbelievable collectible cards that he gives and supplies to all the guys. And it must be cool to be able to have access to your favorite sports stars. And
actually, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, right.
Mind-blowing, because, you know, these guys, they are not role models. I'm not going to go there. Because that's not their job, to be somebody's role model.
Yeah, but someone to look up to, though, right?
That you'd like to hang out with, every one of them.
Yeah.
They're all nice.
I don't know about every one of them.
Yeah.
I don't either, because I know. Trust me. I know. Not every one of them. That's how I got here.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad that you came on the podcast, and I really appreciate the card that you did for me. And it's going to be showcased forever in the podcast room.
You haven't got your card, though.
Oh, really?
Hold on, yeah. Geez.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Dang.
I don't have to do anything weird or anything to get the card, do I?
No.
Everyone touch each other.
You guys got a lot of lot of fans now, right? You guys connect with your fans.
Oh yeah, it was funny. I was just at the bar at Circa, and I heard some guys behind me. They're sitting there drinking and whatnot, and they're sitting there. And one guy's like, "I think we're gonna go to the Power Slap, 8." And I was like, "Okay." I turn around and I go, "Do you know any of those guys?" And the guy goes, "You."
No way, really?
Yeah, it was funny. My wife was with me, and then everyone. Logan, a friend of mine, Logan. Which Logan, he's crazy. He does all sorts of sports stuff and everything's going on with him. But yeah, it was funny, like getting recognized. I mean, do you guys get recognized?
Yeah, hey man.
My greatest one was Little Caesars getting recognized there, but that was fun.
Oh, dude, that when I was down here for the SLS event maybe like a month ago, not gonna lie, I was fucking blasted walking down the strip, and I saw a little pizza spot across the way. So I was like, all right, I fucking took my happy ass, the half mile down, crossed the street, and walked back up. And as I was walking up, they started telling like everyone around, they're like, oh, we're closed, we're all out of pizza. Sorry guys, you guys gotta go. And I was like, fuck, I was so mad because I just walked like a mile to get some pizza, and I was drunk and I was hungry, and I like flipped the switch and I turned away, and they're like, hey champ, hey, come over here, bro. We got you. Don't worry, we got you. And I was like,
that's insane.
Yeah, the perks of being the champ.
They gave me a free piece of pizza. I was like, you guys are the fucking best. I love you guys right now, dude.
Yeah, and it's you're right, bud. No, you're right. I've done that 50. Yeah, that's okay. Come around this way. Come and jump on this mic here, man.
Not allowed to flinch.
Not allowed to flinch.
And you gotta keep your feet set too.
So I just had that happen the other day at Crunch Gym. I've never been to a gym since I started Power Slap besides my trainer's house. And I went in there and I was like, I need to hit the sauna. Dude was like, oh, you're doing Power Slap? Because I had my gear on. And go do my thing, cut my weight. It was about 2 hours. Come back out, and he had all his friends sitting at the front desk. And I was like, bullshitting with him for a minute. Get my ID back. I was like, what do I owe you guys? He's like, oh, you're good, dude. I was like, well, pretty cool. It's only a day pass, like $20, but like still.
No, but it's more about obviously you guys are doing something right for people to come up and recognize who you are and be appreciative of who you are as well. Like, I mean, his story is pretty unbelievable. What do we got here, Vern? Wow.
Well, these two here right here are yours.
Oh wow, I appreciate that.
I call this one the Uptown because you're not allowed. Downtown is a version of a card that you have produced. So this is my Uptown card.
Yeah.
And
nice. I had a bump before this picture, so that's why they call it the Uptown. And this is great. Can you? I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Well, and then.
Yeah, there you go. Unbelievable. Thanks, Vern. That's great. I appreciate that a lot, my brother. And what else?
We've got Vern's. That's Vern's card.
This for Vern?
Yeah.
Vern? Wow.
Is it Manny?
Wow, that's amazing. No love?
Oh, this one's fucking dope. I love this one.
The baby
This one's down there
face.
for baby face.
You got the cutest little baby face.
Now let's look here because the biggest man in the room doesn't have one.
What?
What?
Oh, I
I've
know.
got mine like yesterday. That was my ammo case I was carrying.
That was just all full of your cards.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, he had some beautiful cards requested and made.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
That's
so
that's a great collectible. I'm definitely gonna have that. That's great. It's amazing. I love it. So you're gonna be doing? Oh, hang on. So there's more than one card in there.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay. So are you gonna sell these or what?
I've sold some.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay. So if people want to get these Power Slap cards, how can they find out?
Instagram.
Yep.
Vern White 4.
Vern White 4.
Yep. Vern White 4,
Yep.
and then on Facebook at Vern White.
Facebook at
It's
Vern
all
White.
pretty basic, and I do Vern White card art. You know, Nebraskan assassin.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 1,000-mile drive, bro.
How long does that take?
It took a long time.
Yeah.
About 14 hours.
14 hours.
About what it is.
I mean, you've seen Dumb and Dumber, right?
Yeah,
they go through
one of my
Nebraska.
favorite movies,
They go
man.
through Nebraska.
Yeah.
Wow, that's one of my
long,
favorite movies.
It's a long ride.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
only 30 miles from home.
Excuse my
but
friend.
that's
He's,
No.
he's a little slow.
No, that's okay.
The town is back now.
Yeah. Oh my God, that drove me crazy, that part.
Then you actually need to tell Marcus the first time you were on your way here to support us. What happened?
Oh,
Your
the
journey.
first time, that was just this last one, because I flew out the first one and then ended up staying at a hotel or staying at the airport. That's all right. So then I came back and I drove. And I've gotten 4 hours into the drive. And the oil pressure all of a sudden went whoa, down, zero, nothing. And every alarm and sound, go ahead, Debo.
Oh no, I was.
Oh, every loud and sound or sound and alarm was just going off. Going off. And so I stop. I buy 12 quarts of oil. I call my engineer friend in Kearney, who's really smart, a real smart guy. Went to University of Wyoming, so he's a smart guy, not me. He says keep it under 2,500 RPM. Actually, keep it under 2,000 RPM, which is about 45 miles an hour. And you'll be fine, because that won't heat the motor up enough to make it blow.
That's dedication.
So
45 miles an hour.
yeah, for 75% of the right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all the way through the mountains, all the way through Vale.
Remember
all
we
that.
said Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
You know,
far out. So you were in the big dog car and everything. Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had the dog car. It
Yeah,
was a big
wow.
one. And then,
Well, that's dedication as a fan, and I suppose the sport will be nowhere without the fans. So, do you think that Paige is going to bring a lot more fans to the sport? You think so? Yeah. And how do you personally, honestly, because she's done combat sports, she's done bare knuckle, she's done the UFC. Do you think she's got a chin, and do you think she'll be successful?
Well, I hope she has a chin for sure, because if she does good in this match, all the new eyes that she brought to this card, is going to be like sticking around to see what she says after. And when she says, "Oh, I'm all in on this," then that's when it sticks for them too.
She did mention that she is trying to stick around and get a belt.
Right. So,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Yeah, she in her podcast she was talking about that. She wants to stick around, try to go for a belt. So I imagine obviously that she's successful and she's continuing on, that she'll stick around for a few matches.
Right. So we
Yeah, I
hope,
think it's
that she does good.
Win-win, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she wins, then that. But if she loses, then it's like sets a tone that like power slap isn't something you can just jump into. You got to be built a little different.
Yeah.
Like even though you can do other things well, like this is different. It is like it's not something that's for everybody.
She's definitely not.
Oh, she's no
normal.
slouch. No.
Yeah.
I've seen her fight. She's a fucking beast.
It's still that line that's drawn with power slap. You either love it or people are just going to talk shit.
oh,
on it.
yeah.
What
It's
do you?
just
Is
like-
it changing? Yeah. Who's out there? You can come in. Come in. Who is it?
We got Wes and Coop.
snap.
Nice.
What's up, Wesley?
How's it going?
Wesley Drain, how are you, my friend? Jump in, brother.
I'll jump in somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. Like with him on like it's going to bring, everyone and it'll grow.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to, if they're nice and be successful. But
Yeah.
I think I think she's going to kind of get a wake. I mean, I'm interested to watch the first hit.
The first one's the worst one, man.
Yeah, watching the first one, if she can stay together, not flinch, everything, I think she'll do fine.
So let's talk about her opponent. Do we know something about? What do we know about her
Christine
opponent?
hits hard as fuck.
Oh yeah.
She hits hard as fuck.
Christine is from South Africa, actually. So she's also done basically everything. Kickboxing, MMA. She ate one slap with Sheena.
Yep.
Unfortunately, not the second one. But, now it's up against Paige. So Christine's got a little bit more experience in the slap game, which Paige do not. But I think Paige has a little bit more experience in the all-round everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
For me, it's I need to see who's the winner there.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. And look who has entered the building. Let's get the camera on these. I didn't even recognize Wes with this beard.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Wesley has a different haircut for every fucking.
All right. Which one's left? Which is right?
Okay, where the cord is the left one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Scooch on up here, don't I?
Yeah.
Anthony, can you hand me my water bottle?
What's up, Wes?
It's cracking, Marcus.
Good to see you, my friend.
You too.
How you been?
Awesome, man.
What's going on? You don't return any of my messages on Instagram. I fucking say good day. I never hear anything back from you anymore. I was like, did I say something wrong?
You know,
He's called you 3 times.
Yeah,
he didn't get a hello. Fuck you.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that. At least a fuck you.
now I feel special, bro.
Yeah, well, no, I'm serious. I'm glad that you're here. And how you feeling, man?
I feel like I am ready to knock this fucker. Can I say that?
Absolutely.
I'm ready to knock this motherfucker out, all right?
Yeah.
This pretty boy smiling. Man, he's like, oh, he's my best friend. He's my daddy.
Oh.
He put that in a post. So how can you not want me to knock him out for you for putting that in that post? I got your back, bro. And then I'm coming for you.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to send me that.
For a bit of inspiration.
Second of all, I'm your daddy. Hey, let's not forget who rocked who last time we went up there.
That's right.
Who's playing fucking Mario Kart?
That's my phone wherever it is. Just hit stop.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We're in the movie theater here, bud. Okay?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Please run silent.
back to the seriousness, though.
Yeah.
Everybody knows we need that trilogy. Come on, bro.
Come on down to 170.
Shit ain't sweet.
Hey, I'll come up to 185 too, to be honest. But
Like-
you're gonna need a belt for that.
Champ status? We talking champ status?
Honestly, I've been wanting that to happen for quite some time. I think we've actually discussed in the past, like, if they would ever get me John, I know there's some John lovers out here, but how do you flinch 6 times in a championship match and win? Just saying. Just gonna put that out there.
I'm not gonna say anything about the flinching or anything like that, but I was surprised. I'm friends with John, but when that came, when the decision came that match, I was like,
And Forrest Griffin was surprised as shit. He was like,
and nothing against anybody or anything like that.
Johns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on you here for this one because you should have won.
Yeah.
You should have won.
my
but
dumb ass.
You fucking.
I dropped the bag. I fumbled.
You dropped the bag.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. 100%.
So when we say that you lost that match, you literally lost the match.
I know.
You
I know.
lost the match.
And see, my thing is like, I mean, I'm cool with that because like the way I look at it, like when I come for you, if I can't knock you out, I don't deserve your belt.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you have the belt and I cannot take it away from you, or at least like I beat John. I mean, even after, that guy's head was swollen and mine was not. I mean, he was like, he called me. I love the guy, but he's called me and messaged me like a lot of times after, like weeks after the match, saying like, I'm in my head pretty much where like, I did not want to win like that.
Yeah.
And it's like I wouldn't want to win like
It
that.
was a mess of a match. It was unfortunate.
Holy shit!
Yeah, suck that
Drink
shit.
that motherfucker.
Suck that
Go,
shit.
go,
shake
go,
it?
go,
Chuck that
go.
shit.
I didn't shake it.
Spit on that thing.
I didn't shake it. Look at that. That's forged
That's-
Irish.
That is skill.
But it's just like the UFC. There's plenty of fights that happen
Yes.
that you're like, what the fuck? Like when
It was
we watched.
unfortunate him hurting
was
himself
it?
and so on too.
Was it 298 we watched
On
with
my
with
face.
Gordon?
He broke himself for a year on my face. I don't care how you put it. John Davis broke his fucking arm. John Davis broke his arm and put himself out for a whole year on my face. No matter how you look at it, that's what happened. That's facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna
can't argue with that.
I'm not gonna disagree. But also, it's like not to knock on John. We don't know what Frank and Erica.
We don't.
It's all that. I mean, I've been discussed, but they've been discussed me about coming down to 185.
You should.
And I'm not going to. I love food, man.
I love food too.
Word. Yeah, you've been cooking
I
a
tell
lot
them all the
lately.
time, I could make 55.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus,
want to
please
make
don't.
55, but I could.
Well, I mean, who really is that 55? Really, Rob?
Yeah, and I would
Rob's
never
it.
fight Rob. So.
Yeah, Rob's good.
Can you pass those down to me? This is my lovely wife, guys. This is Jan. Sorry, girlfriend.
Not
I
fiance.
heard that
Not fiance, girlfriend.
Oh shit!
Does anyone want water or
It sounds
anything
like you're
else?
manifesting something though.
I've been
right there.
trying, but look, she's way too good for me.
You want to say yes?
That as well.
No, she said yes.
Where's the ringing bot?
I had to pawn it to pay the rent.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, thank you.
An old man has it.
Nah, thank you, babe. I love you, darling. Is Harry and the boys out there? Okay, cool. Moose, do you have any questions on the chat?
I surely got old man Vern questions.
Yeah. And then
Probably some kill
It's
Martin
okay,
and
son.
Some bingo and some
I
Scrabble.
mean, where's Turp Daddy not so slim?
Sean's
Turp
probably
Daddy was
crying.
supposed to be here. I thought it was you that wasn't going to show up.
I know,
but-
and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'm glad that you
I
did,
want to
Vern.
tell you right. I'm sorry.
No, you're
but
good.
Turp Daddy's slim is with those assholes. Slap news.
You guys don't get along.
I don't get along. No, I don't like the Cheetos finger guy. He looks like he has Cheetos on his fucking fingers. You know, the new guy.
I don't know.
Jump on that mic.
Man, you're so judgy. I don't know what you're talking
It'd
about.
be nice.
Yeah.
I
But,
tried to, but
all
they-
I know
they
is
did not-
all I know is Turp Daddy, not so slim, is not here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's talking a lot about knocking me out, but okay, are you guys superstitious? I am.
I'm a little stitious.
I've never lost in the blue corner. I've never lost when I was the underdog, and I've progressed every single time. I think I got the best losing odds in the.
It was that Kermit the Frog underwear that you wear every time, mate. That was
yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, I do some stuff every time. I make sure
you have your little rituals
I got
sometimes
my
that you
rituals,
do.
Yeah, I'm weird like that.
Yeah.
Stuff he does dudes.
How's that forged Irish stout, creamy stout beer?
The foam was great.
Really creamy
Yeah,
from my
yeah.
observation.
I don't think you're supposed to drink it out of the can, but how is it?
I downed the last one.
We chugged them.
Yeah, we chugged them in.
They're fine.
How was it?
Oh, it's good. I love it.
Yeah. How are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. What's going on? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. What's happening? How you feeling? What's going on? Are you?
Yeah, fighting Logan in the prelims.
Yeah.
Introduce
Prelim legend
yourself,
over
the
here.
Prelim
Yeah.
the prelim fucking legend, warrior of the prelim.
Prelim
The
legend.
prelim bonus
So,
winner.
Logan's the other Kansas guy, right?
Other Kansas guy?
Yeah,
Are
is
you
it-
also from Kansas?
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I think he's from Kansas. I don't know.
I thought he was from Lawrence or something like that. Yeah.
No, I'm fighting Logan in the prelims.
He looks like he's from Kansas.
He doesn't. So, like, there's some people in this league who don't have a chin, and he just physically doesn't have a chin. His face just turns into his neck, and it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Okay. Are you gonna? Can you
I
read?
can't fix that. I can't fix that for him.
Can you read some of those chats out for us there, Moose?
Yeah, we got Andrew Fields. He just said, "Shit, I'd like to discuss fighting again in general." There's no questions in here.
Well, give us the smart ass statements.
Yeah, come on, guys. Don't be bitches.
Yeah.
Fucking get out there. I don't give a fuck. Everyone yells at me all the time. Let's go.
Corey Hausler said, "I'm about to come out with all the smoke."
I thought he was going to say out of the closet.
That's what I'm
Who's
I
Corey?
was like, congratulations. Yeah.
That was
all right,
him
man.
mispronouncing my name. That was me earlier saying that I was on the way here.
My apologies.
With all the smoke.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Well, fuck you out of us. I mean, shit. That's what I'm talking about.
So we've got my man, David Norton, aka Notorious Hot Sauce, is awake from Ireland. Hello, guys. You're amazing. Love your podcast, Marcus Deeg, and world class brother. So we've got people in Ireland, and then this guy here makes hot sauce. Like he grows his own chilies, he grows his own like jalapenos and stuff in his backyard, and he's creating this own hot sauce. And they're going to partner up with me once he gets back. So yeah, looking forward to that. So. David Norton, love you, brother. What else we got here? Oh, Trap Daddy Gambino's coming down to say hello.
Me and Trap Daddy were friends, so yeah.
You cool?
Yeah, we're
Trap
cool.
Daddy's coming. You guys know who Trap Daddy is, right?
No.
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
he's.
my friend will be here later.
Yeah. What else we got? Oh, Roger That Live is watching. Babyface, you did their podcast the other day. How was that?
Dude, that shit
It was
looks so
it was
cool.
awesome.
Dude, how good is that in the back of the bang bus there, right?
I
I want to be in the fucking bang.
I want to be in the bang
I
bus.
was
listen,
jealous.
listen.
I was jealous.
It's the same make and model as the Breaking Bad RV, right?
No way.
So it's just a different color. It's not the white. It's like a brown, whatever.
They should do
So
white.
Roger gutted the whole inside last summer and pallet wood the walls. He's got skylights, and in the back it's like a
Guys, come
shaved
on.
tree trunk disc, all in a wall pattern. It's really sweet.
That's why I was like,
Yeah,
oh, shit, bro.
no, they're
It's all right.
yeah. He shot some podcasts out of here. Roger, he's a cool young kid, and
killing it.
got such a he's a little bit too pretty. You better watch himself. And but no, that's a great concept. Doing the podcast in the back of the van.
Yeah, so they were going to right before Brandon Bordeaux came out because he's also from Michigan. He's a little bit closer.
Yeah, he's here, right? Brandon's here.
Yeah. He's fighting. So they were trying to link up last weekend, and it broke down on the way out there for the first time. And things happen, so they're just going to reschedule when he gets back. So.
Yeah.
But they're kicking clips out, and it's
No, they're doing good.
Great.
They're doing good.
Yeah.
So, what do you have you noticed that?
I was heartbroken.
Like your social media and stuff, is it building up for you guys now? Like your personal social media accounts, are you getting a lot more fans? Are you getting people like? Are you guys getting any brand deals yet? I remember last time that we were here and we talked about it. I saw you guys are now in conjunction with Jaws' is that right? And then also C4. Are you?
Andrew's trying.
Andrew's trying his hardest.
I would say
He's their number one
everybody is
supporter.
trying
Well,
because like there's a lot of you guys that are like with like Andrew C4.
The only
He got
problem
me
with
on
our-
them.
our-
They're a good energy drink, and like I was just drinking Red Bulls and shit before. But C4s, they got more caffeine. And
I don't
they're
like being
fucking just
itchy. Fuck
Genuinely
that.
good.
Oh yeah,
It's
that.
just really
yeah.
soft.
I just drink
the
Ghost.
sponsorship things, like it's super hard because we can't show anything on their cameras, so like the benefit for the sponsor is pretty low. So it's
But for your social media,
Yeah.
you should be able to get it through just
you
doing
should.
social media.
You
and-
should, but like as a business standpoint, I mean, if you're not going to get seen by the masses, it's going to be harder and harder. Like being on the.
If you're one of the 5 people they love to post every day,
Yeah.
like it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's easy to get brand deals. But
Yeah.
if you're
No, it's
not
not.
one,
No, but you if you're getting
I
brand
pretty much
deals, you
gave
have
up on that.
you have to post 5. You gave up on it.
Yeah, I mean, when like the way I look at it, like I'm not chasing or asking anyone. Like when the day comes, they want to be like, "Hey, here's some free shit. Wear it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll wear whatever you want. Like, give me some free shit and I'll rock it for you." Like, but until like I'm not chasing anybody. Like, yeah, I figure like I tried that. I'm just tired of being like, "Hey, give me." It gets old getting turned down. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, if you want to come knocking when it gets good, that's fine. Give me some fucking money or whatever.
I told my wife I'm not trimming my beard until I get a sponsor that'll do it.
Ooh, perfect.
You guys gotta learn how to do social media.
Let's say I've
brother.
seen Danny.
I
have some
know.
success.
You're like,
How many followers do you have?
I just hit 5,000 actually.
Yeah,
the other day.
I almost got 11,000, but that's mainly because my wife.
But there's
I
different
post stuff
things
of
in
hers,
social
like,
media that
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
have done that have helped.
It works.
Social media.
Marketing.
Yeah. I actually just had a social media marketing company contact me today, and they said, "Bro, you are doing it all wrong on your YouTube channel. This title's wrong. You should be posting on this thing. Hashtag this. You're doing it all wrong." And there is a science to social media, and it's the way of the world these days. So I do recommend. I mean, I know that you went through a stage that you were posting quite a fair bit too, Manny. Are you still keeping up with that?
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties, but I am still keeping
Yeah.
up with it. I mean, I bought a whole nother phone, and I have another phone now just to focus on that.
Social media, yeah.
The social medias, and then I bought all the gear and stuff like that. It's just really a matter of getting it done now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's very time consuming, as anyone knows.
super-
Editing
oh,
videos.
it's a full-time
you got
job.
to film the video. You got to set it up. You got to plan accordingly. You got to get everybody to do it.
It's hard.
And
It's hard
I
work.
was doing it for a little bit, trying to. I'm not going to say trying. I really don't like to use that word. I did do it, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, it's a task. It's a job in itself.
I post more when I'm out here because it's just like, what else am I going to do? I'm like, okay. And last time I didn't have to cut weight or anything, so I just ate at all these places, posted all this good food, and that was great, and things are going up. And but like you said, it's such a dedication, and like it's a full-time job.
But all you guys have helped me, to be honest. I'm just an artist from Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
I'm just a goofball from Nebraska that cuts up these cards and does this stuff. But it has gains. This new series that I put out, the Power Slap 8 with all these, and I'm giving away, has got over 100,000 views, and that's nothing to you guys.
No, that's a lot.
Nothing to you
100,000
guys,
views
but
is
for
good.
card arts and stuff like that, That's huge. And that's because of Slap. That ain't because of what I'm doing. It's because of the name that it carries along
I see
with
Dana
it.
talking about it so much on every podcast that he goes on everything that he goes on. Dana's always plugging the power slap. I heard he got a little bit of shit a couple of weeks ago because he messed up one numbers or something, and they and everyone likes to fucking jump all over it.
The soccer world has more. Yes, we do.
Of course, but how long?
Sorry.
How long has power slap been in the public eye? Not even 2 years.
It's like 18 months.
Yeah, about 18 months. That's right.
20 months.
Yeah.
Speaking of rubbing elbows, if anybody wants to go to the rooftop bar at Circa tonight, apparently we're all invited.
Oh,
They're doing
that's
something nice for everybody.
Is that
I usually go.
What's his name? The blonde. What's the kid's name? What's that kid's name? That super fan. I can't believe I forgot his name. The big blonde dude. The big blonde dude.
Don?
You need to show us.
No, not Don. Not Don.
Talking about Lee?
Lee. Yeah, I like Lee.
Yeah, he's cool.
Lee's a good guy. You look tired.
Who's Lee?
No, it's all the what do you call this?
Testosterone.
No, this
Man sweat, ball sweat.
all the weed.
Oh, all the weed.
They put all the weed this way.
No,
Yo, what are you smoking?
Nothing.
I'm guessing.
In South Africa, we call it boomrook.
Bomber.
Boomrook.
He always does this. He does this on the bus. He does everywhere. He has no respect for anyone when it
For
comes
us,
to
all
your
the
damn
people.
smoking your shit.
Yeah, you
I
asshole.
don't.
this is just a
never
normal.
heard like
This is just a normal vape. Yeah.
What are you talking about, man?
No respect.
Dad Vern.
Zero respect.
Dad Vern,
As soon
guys.
as you did,
Yeah.
As soon as you did it, you looked at me because you were like, "Fuck."
I'm like, Dad caught me.
Yeah, you need to do like 100 push-ups.
But yeah, so I mean, I think
I'll count you down.
You want to do it with me?
I'm just
I'm
happy
moving
that
to
I'm just
supervisor.
happy it's progressing. As well.
I do not.
Yeah. What do you think? So let's just talk about the venue change. What do you think happened with the last venue?
It sucked ass.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people
Fuck that
said.
Shit, dude. They had it covered up in a damn fucking metal container.
Yeah. To get changed
I'm
and to
worried
warm
about
up.
that for this one because
It's hot
honestly,
as- it's hot
I'm
as
really fucking
fuck.
comfortable at the fucking.
I like the Apex. I love that's home, dude. I walk in that
It is.
bitch, I'm like, I'm comfy.
But the only problem is like there's a limited amount of seats, and we can't. You're not going to get the volume because obviously you're going to have
ourselves.
VIP, you're going to have those, all that. But they never had area for
They
for
have
GA
fucking
tickets.
ballrooms. I know they have a ballroom at that place. They got to. They need.
In Apex?
No, at the fucking new event.
Oh, dude.
front
Oh,
of
Yeah,
fucking
it's huge.
huge.
It
That's what I'm
holds like
saying.
5,000.
So they better not have as any bullshit stuff. Is what I'm saying. Like,
Dude,
we should be in a decent
The seating
ballroom or
is
something.
massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know where we're going to be
2,500.
sitting
They-
before
they-
we get going.
What's the venue
They
hold?
showed me.
2,500 people.
It's sold out too, right?
I don't think. Yeah. I
Great
think there's
question.
tickets
I mean,
available.
it was close.
There's
be
showing me
there.
the tickets for the layout or whatever, the seating layout, and it's like the Apex style. We have like the Apex style, and it's like double that, and then there's like a whole like bleacher section,
Yeah,
like
GA and stuff. Yep.
yeah,
Nice,
and so fucking I'm so excited because at the Apex, have you been to the Apex ones? yet?
Yeah, I haven't been to Power Slap at the Apex, but I've been to the Contender
the
Series.
Power Slap Apexes are fucking rowdy.
Yeah.
Like they're so absurd. I'm so
Yeah.
excited
Yes.
for double or triple that.
Yeah.
So my thing is like when they're trying to sell tickets and all that, like if they would actually have, because the other side is always like celebrities, all that. Do we ever know who's there until the day we're there?
No.
You want to sell tickets? Guarantee, like just be like, hey, fucking, I didn't. I mean, there's so many people like.
They
Unless
don't
you
know
look
that
on their
either.
story.
I know, but they know.
I think it's
so.
going to be so much better this time because, like you said, the Apex is wild, and kind of what you said kind of ties in because you're like, hey, we only had celebrities.
Yeah.
What was the general admission price per ticket? Like, I mean, there was some going for like what, $60.
Mm-hmm.
So think
think
how
right
many
now, they're
how
going
many
for the
people in the
less.
general admission is going to be fucking. I mean, I'm sure they're going to have free drinks, right, or something like that. Like, no, not this time, huh?
Not in general. I get VIP. I got some VIP. Like
But I mean, there's gonna be some people showing up trashed, and they're gonna be in
hope
it.
so.
They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have this big old crowd. Yes, we're gonna have some wild
that's
shit.
what I
People
love.
have
So
to learn.
After,
Yeah.
after
Learn
the,
how to act.
After the Delvin match, I went out in the crowd because I had a ticket. They're like, no, Vern, we're taking you back. I'm like, no, I got a fucking ticket. Like, there's a spot out there for me.
I paid for it.
And they're like, And dude, I went out there. It was great. The crowd was nuts. I mean, I had a great time.
I've been to, I think, 2 now, and they're so fucking.
Dude, I've
crazy.
only been able to see the ones at the Apex, and it's a completely different vibe.
Are you going to be there on Friday night, Debo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Jimmy.
Get fucking
Pulling up.
trashed, brother.
Do it.
Get
Dude,
trashed and get
Be
into
those
it.
guys.
I'm gonna lose my voice screaming for you fuckers.
Well,
I did.
I will say that now after covering Power Slap 6, 7, and now 8, I will be experiencing my first Power Slap live event. So I will be there on Friday night as well.
It's about time, man.
Frank didn't get back to me about my media creds, unfortunately. I don't know what went on there, but I'm still going anyway. I've got tickets anyway. So
Dude,
I am absolutely pumped beyond.
Like, seeing it on video is one thing, but hearing that slap,
I can't wait.
People are going to be talking, people are going to be, like, yelling and whatnot, like, bite down, people are going to be yelling, but that slap is just ear-piercing.
It's like a home run. Like, everyone gets quiet, and then you whack, and it's like, like everyone goes nuts. Like, it's, I love it.
Now, have you ever done anything before that involved performing in front of a crowd and getting a crowd reaction? You have?
Yeah, I used to do the Highland Games, and we had one down in Orlando, and the crowd was always there. It was at a big Scottish festival. Yeah, so like, they get people pumped up. And everything. So the crowd doesn't bother me, but I love that. I love it. Like, you feed off it. Like, that's my last time. I went crazy. I was like fucking running around, like, and the crowd's going nuts. And like,
well, you know that if you're up against Terp Daddy Slim, that there's going to be some great reactions from the crowd. He loves to do his little hump the ground.
I'll tell you what, when his ass hits the ground and the main event, no offense to you guys, we're going to be the main event if I knock him out.
Fuck, I'm just so excited about all of these fights that I can barely contain myself. I'm so excited that I'm actually going to be there. And I just want to stress, guys, if you want to go, as Manny said, I believe there is still some tickets available. You can find it all on the Power Slap website, which is powerslap.com, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Go on the website. They've got tickets available on there. Make sure you grab some quick. It's at the Fountain Blue, which is the brand new casino here in Las Vegas. And it's going to be a spectacle and a half. It's going to be some of the best athletes in the game performing live in front of you right there in Las Vegas. So make sure you guys come and check it out. So I'm just really, really excited. Now, is there any... I know I asked you this last time. I'm going to ask again. Is there any nerves, any hesitation, any like, fuck, it's the Hawaiian hit, man. This is serious business here.
Well, I'm not going to take anything away from the Hawaiian. He's obviously the legend in the sport. So I'm not taking it up lightly. But nerves and stuff, no, I don't get it. Not at all. I'm focused. I know what I need to do, and I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't get nervous now.
Do you have a plan for tomorrow or for Friday?
Yeah, I'm going to knock it out by the third slap.
Third slap, you're going to knock him out. Now, who's got the first slap? He has, because he's the champ, right?
He's got it, Joe.
Yeah. And you reckon you're going to be able to...
handle it, definitely.
Yeah. Bit of salt on it as well. Have you thought about adding some condiments to your little eating thing at the end? That'd be great.
I haven't thought of it.
Maybe put a little bit of salt, and then...
We need to think of something there.
That would be really, really great.
Put a little bib out.
Yeah. I like... Manny does it as well. Is that... Did you invent that?
Okay. No, it just happens.
It just happens.
It's like you ate it. So you stand there, you think, what, this guy's going to slap the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, it's just like, that's disappointing, but okay. I'll eat it anyway.
Yeah.
It's like ordering a kiddie's meal at the adult restaurant.
Yeah. It's all right.
That's pretty spot on.
It didn't really fill me up. Yeah.
Disappointing.
Well, the last time that I had the crazy Hawaiian on the podcast, and I asked him who hit harder than anyone that he's ever been hit by, and he said that it was Uncle Micah. But obviously he ate those pretty well as well. Do you think that you can
Uncle
hit...
Micah was the only one that rocked him.
Apart from that first fight from when he was in the other organisation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that one knockout.
So up to the date in Power Slap, Uncle Micah was the only one that rocked him. But then again, he hasn't fought me yet.
You think that you can hit harder than Uncle Micah?
I do think so, yes.
Is that from what you've seen on the ratio thing, or you just know that just due to your skill?
No, I just think generally I do slap harder than him.
Yeah.
If you compare size to power ratio, well, he's quite bigger than me, taller than me, but I do feel I slap harder than him.
Yeah. So you think it's going to be NU on Friday night?
Yes.
You really believe that with all your heart and soul?
I do.
Guys, how do you think this is going to go, the main event?
Hey, man, with my...
I want to get everyone's opinion because I want to know what they think, including you, Vern.
I can't say anything about the super heavyweights, but in my experience, Hawaiian didn't hit that hard.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But the super heavies, they're built different, but the one I fought was,
Vern?
Well, I think as long as it's a clean match, you guys both have, it goes clean and it keeps progressing. I mean, you guys have... You have five hits. I mean, that's my thing.
I need to interrupt you there. So this is one thing I need to add. even though if it's not clean, I definitely do think it's going to be war.
Yeah.
Not one of us is going to quit on this.
No,
one,
I don't think it's quit. Yeah.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be entertaining because you're both, can take it and everything like that. So I haven't looked at the odds yet because I really don't like looking at them. But, I mean, if it's the first person that can stun him and progressively keep going with it.
Yeah.
So, if he rocks him first, gets him stunned, and because that's a progression of how people, it's just like Manny did with Chris.
That was going to be my next.
It was just if you watch that match, it's like okay,
It
got a
wasn't
little
progression. I just couldn't catch his ass because he kept moving.
I yelled at him about that in the audience. I yelled really loud about it. But you progressively he kept getting.
Definitely.
So I think with the match like you guys with fair chins, it's going to be a progression match, and I think people need to see that. So yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
That's why I like watching Blackburn fight because he'll take some shots and you think he's not going to be able to hit hard after that, and he just hits harder.
What do you think about Anthony? What do you think about the main event, super heavyweights? Where are you going with and why?
I want to say that there's going to be experience involved in this, and just the slap fighting sense. And I know Danny's got belts in multiple, disciplines and mixed martial arts, so he's got experience. But I think it's experience.
In the combat sports.
Exactly.
That fight is completely different.
It is. That's why I think that's going to. I think that's why it's going to.
But it's a mentality.
That's why it's going to.
It's
play
a
a
mindset.
factor in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Manny, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be a fucking war.
Yes.
Kind of like Vern was building on. The crazy Hawaiian has set himself aside. He's got one of the best chins, especially in super heavy, but all of power slap. But he's the first person that can actually fucking put it on him and continue to put him on and take him back from him. So I think it'll be a war. And I think it really comes down to attrition, who's going to be able to get in the 4th and 5th round and still put it on.
True.
Because you guys both are fucking huge, hard-hitting motherfuckers, that's for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think anytime when you get to this level, it's really going to be difficult to be like, I want to take you out in one.
I'll say it. I'll do it.
I'm sorry, Vern.
I will.
Oh, yeah. I'm just speaking from personal experience.
Vern gets the
personal experience.
Yeah.
The rest of us know.
No, I agree.
But I'm just saying it's a fact. Once you get to this level, it's like the dudes that you're facing, if they've never been put on their ass, it's going to be quite mentally challenging as well. But fuck,
Well, it was with the Chris match, like I was saying prior to, I was like, I fought Death Row. I've fought the number 1 and number 2 in middleweight. I've gone rounds with them. And nobody sat me on my ass. If you think you're gonna come in here and sit me on my ass on the first one,
well, I'll say it again, man. You were still. I would put you over me in John's match any day. Like I said before, in the last time I was here, you were probably the best match I've had to this date.
Thank you.
The
best 2 matches. Let's make it 3.
Both of them were good. Yeah, both of them were good.
Hang on, man.
Who you got, chat? Who you got? Have you got the crazy Hawaiian or the Danny Pitbull, Van Heerden? What do you got, guys? Let us know in the chat. Debo, who you going for? Who's your favorite, and who do you think's gonna?
Dude, so I don't know. This card has a lot of homies on it. I like the Hawaiians because I met them back at Power Slap 1, and they were nice to me and whatnot before they were even contracted in. And I like seeing them perform. And Danny from the house, man. I like this dude immediately. He's got a great energy. He's fucking hilarious. And he's a really good athlete. So to see him get this opportunity is fucking sick. And I think it's, like I said, everyone has been saying, I think it's going to be a fucking banger. It's going to go multiple rounds.
Yeah.
You guys both have great energy, too. I think that's one of the things.
Yeah, man.
It's going to go all 5 rounds.
Yeah.
It'll go all 5.
But now they're the betting odds, you can bet if it goes over 2 or under.
The over on this.
Yeah, over. I'd be over.
Yeah.
In my experience, all my fucking matches go the distance. I want to cut one short. This next person's going.
How come they didn't put you on this card? What's the deal?
Oh, they're holding back. They know.
Yeah.
They're doing stuff.
Okay, you said that. You want to put one out right away. I actually the goal is to knock them out every time, but I don't
care if it's in the first one. I just want them out.
Just so I can get people to shut the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
for
you.
sure.
Yeah, I already did that. We already did that.
See, I'm on the
The
opposite
rest
side.
of us are cool. We already showed it off a few times.
I'm on the opposite side of that, where it's like I don't care if it's in the first one, but I just want to put him out so people can shut up.
Yep, I got you 100%. I need the other way.
Yo, Forrest, I love him. He's my favorite fighter of all time, but he didn't catch me. And then when I fought Mike, he caught him every time.
Are you so? Hey, you gotta tell him about. Bro.
I hit the ground fast.
It's all good.
You know what? You know what that means though? You were never meant to fall.
Exactly. He even told me, he was like, I didn't think you were gonna fall.
See?
Shit, me either.
Yeah. So, Blackburn, have you got a plan? Have you got a mindset on what you want to happen? And if you do, are you willing to share that? I know your opponents are crossing you right now.
Yeah, no, you don't share that.
It's no secret what my plan is.
Yeah.
Right on
Kingdom.
one.
Yeah. You want to go on one?
Right on one.
Right on one.
It's always been.
I just feel like a dick now.
Yeah, why do you guys go on one?
I was talking about facing you,
See,
and he's
these
right here
guys,
beside
they're
me.
just sitting in here across from each other, though, and there
You
needs
guys
to
are
be
crazy.
some
You guys are
action
crazy
here.
in your one.
Yeah.
We stop.
I can't believe it, right? I know.
Yeah, get some fire going
It's
here.
great.
But that's like calling your shot like Babe Ruth. If you knock him on one, I'm sorry. That's
That's
like
just dope. I did it.
I'll give it
That's
to you.
just dope.
It is. I'll give it to you. I don't want to be Babe Ruth. I want to be Ken Griffey. Let's get this progression.
It's just
When I wind up more than once, I always end up looking away, and so I miss. And so, like, with my fight with Stevie, I slapped him right in the throat the first time, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going on one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you think it's more an advantage to go on one instead of three?
That's just me specifically.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a
looking at a
comfort thing.
baseball when you're trying to hit it.
Yeah.
I don't like. I know if I wind up too many times, I end up looking away.
You just wanna
Versus
go
if I'm
through the
going on
actions,
one,
boom.
I can just.
Yeah, but answer me this question. It might be stupid, but if you're doing the three and isn't that psychologically, like, aren't you psychologically maybe trying to dismantle your opponent's mindset a little bit by when your hand is right and you're looking them right in the eye? Isn't that part of the game as well?
It goes the same way on one, because on one,
Oh yeah.
it's like a fuck. This thing's coming quick. Like fuck, this thing's out.
So you don't have time. You don't have time to.
You don't get to settle in. You gotta like fuck.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that's all. I always wondered
I don't
that.
think there's a good way or bad way. It's just like everyone's preference. Like, you want to do. You will never see me go on one. I'll say it right now. Never. You'll never see me go on two. I'll go on three every single time.
I don't really care what they go on. You know, I'm just like, I'm gonna get hit regardless. And I was like, fucking hit me, bitch. I was like, hurry the fuck out.
It's annoying when they switch around though.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah, I can see
because
that.
Chris would do like 2 and then 3 and then 2 and then 2 and then 3, and I was like, I kept having to ask. I was like, huh?
So
What is he doing?
And then you hit him on the wrong count, apparently.
No, it was on 3. Then she was like, he's like, no, it was on 3.
yeah. So was Chris's slaps? Did they when you're? Okay, here's another question that may be stupid, but I'm just asking from a fan's point of view. Do the slaps get harder as the match continues, or is you can't give it as much power as you can from the first one? Does it lessen? Like, what's the
I think
slaps
it depends. I think it depends on your opponent, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Personally, for me, my personal perspective of it.
Right.
My personal, in South Africa, I had a match. It went 3 rounds. My cheeks swollen like this. The first one was the hardest, and then in the power slap, my hardest hit was Jonathan Boona. That was the first one. After that, I don't know if the face is dead already, but you don't feel it afterwards.
Yeah.
McKinney, he's the softest.
Really?
He for me, no offense, he even hits softer than Cody Vallo. I don't know if it's because maybe he hit him with the whole arm, but that was
Donnie, are you
super
being real? There,
promise you.
for real.
Hey, at least you guys weren't the almost first whiff in power slap, because I came really close to whiffing.
What's a whiff?
That's what I was
Missing.
about to ask.
You swing and miss.
Yeah, like I caught him with
shit.
just my fingers.
I did that to
You
him
guys
twice.
didn't see that, and that's why I turned back to Turpin, and I was
whipped
like, I turned back, and I was like, fuck.
Bro.
I looked at him, I was like, fuck. But that's why I do it the same way every time, because I missed, and I was like, okay, I just like.
Get a little bit closer.
I just got a little bit closer, and that's when Bisbing's like, "Well, maybe he should be as close to the stage as he is when he gets hit." And I'm like, all right. And then I was like, out.
Dang.
But then Delvin, out of everyone I got hit by, he hit me the hardest out of anyone. I've never had a black eye. I've never been swollen, except for Delvin. Delvin, that was like getting hit with a 2x4. Yeah. It was nuts. You ever seen his hands?
Well, Delvin's a strong, like he's
Dude,
an
Delvin-
oddly strong motherfucker like that.
Plays
He's
rugby,
strong as
right?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a really good athlete. Really good athlete.
He is the hardest hitting. I mean, I don't
You got
know.
him.
I can't compare him to myself per se, but if anyone I've been hit by, he is the hardest hitting guy.
You seem like someone that hits pretty hard yourself there, Vern. I've been watching a lot of your videos, and a lot of people go down when you hit them, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's speed and accuracy, but Delvin just flat out drilled me. It was nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's like, if you watch it, the first one I ate it, I was like, I like took a breath and like I blinked my eyes a couple times because I was like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So, Manny, same question. You want to get it over and done with quickly, or you want to draw it out a little bit and
I would fucking love to sleep in my first one.
Yeah.
I would love that. Realistically, if I like in my head envisioning it, if I was to get a finish, I really think it's towards the middle, or it's gonna go to decision. I think Blackburn has a good chin, so if I am to knock him out, I think it's gonna take a little bit of attrition. Realistically, 1 or 2 good slaps, and on the third, solid one. But if he's able to eat those, then I think we go decision. But I fucking hope it's the first one.
Yeah.
But I think
everyone hopes it's the first one.
I think as a sport, like, we need decisions. Like, because otherwise, like, knockout.
Yeah,
knockout,
exactly.
Knockout.
There's a lot more decisions than they make it out to.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
But then again, what gives the views? The knockouts.
I agree.
So-
I mean, I agree. But like, if you're in house and you're watching it, I think you want to see the progression. The reason why the views get the knockouts because that's all they're going to show anyway.
Takes 2 seconds to watch.
Yes.
That's what people have no attention span nowadays.
No,
They're
it's-
like, watch, he went out. That's quick.
It's
Cool.
fucking
Like,
amazing
scroll.
watching people go back and forth.
That's the best, I
blocking
think.
Each other and
Yeah.
you're like, fuck. dude,
Yeah,
this is
That's what I
crazy.
was about to say. Like,
yeah, for sure.
when
Just
you
to
have
be
like
realistic.
a petty ass like slap fight where there's like, it looks like they're really bitch slapping nobody. It's like, That gives us a bad rep. But like what you say, like somebody's all like, you fucking sitting there
You're
sinning
sitting there
it.
dropping each other,
Yeah, like
fucking rocking each
a
other.
good battle. Yes, I agree with you. But when you have 2 dudes going up and they're like, it's like, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, bitch. I want to see you fucking falling every time.
Everyone that recognized me talks about you for every time because there was like, dude, that dude's face that was swollen up. I'm like, yeah, it's Wesley. But yeah, so your matches are very entertaining.
I mean, but I've had some where I was kind of talking about myself too, because I've had some matches that me and Manny's, we was like, I wish we would have had more damage on our matches. You know what I mean? Like,
I was fucking trying. I kept missing.
that's what I'm saying.
Kept fucking missing.
we need to do it again.
I got you on the first one, and I was like, yeah. And then the second 2, it happened both times too. I got you on the first one really good. I fucking, popped you just a little bit, and I was
You
like,
got me.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this motherfucker on the next one, and I whiffed the next 2, both times too. I was so mad.
Did our host just dip on us?
Yeah, take piss.
Yeah,
I take fucking.
Just done it.
All right,
Happens. Fuck you guys. I'm out. I'm going home.
No. No.
All right, we got anything on the internet? Anyone saying anything?
Moose.
I'll just take over the radio show here for a second.
You got to use your
Well,
radio
everybody,
voice.
what do we have on the internet right now?
You have the voice for it.
I just don't think you could take
There you
yourself
go, bro.
seriously enough for it. For
Oh, I know. And then like
That's
Hank
the
Hill.
comments.
Oh, we got comments right here. I could do Hank Hill too. God damn it. God damn it, Bobby. I told you.
Mr. Nebraska, if you got
That's
extra
pretty
cards.
on
That was
point.
pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Now, can you do the rest of the show with that? Because I'm addicted now.
I can. I can do, yeah, sometimes.
You're
I'll
not.
do- Okay,
Give
let's
us your
see here.
boomhauer.
Boomhauer? I'll laugh too much. Can't do it right now, but yeah. Hank Hill's normally the one I go to. Because he's like, oh, Peggy, God damn it. We have propane and propane accessories. Whoa. Charcoal's bad. Propane is good.
Comes from my part of the country.
That's right. Me and Mr. Nebraska, come on, man. We just don't have anyone giving you good questions.
I was born in Kansas too, so I was.
I lost my cool in the turf fight and went on 1. Yeah, Cody, you did. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, don't lose your cool.
Don't lose your cool.
Yeah. You gotta fucking keep that.
Kelsey Blackburn, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. Right on 1 Army.
Yes. Join up.
All I'm saying is to
I-
all you
honest to God, I
future
have to figure
listeners
out whether
out
I'm
there,
going on
you're
1 or
welcome
3.
for this amazing content brought to you by
Who is
all
yelling?
the power slap athletes here
By
in
He
Marcus.
said Mark Deegan.
I did say Mark Deegan, but you know what? They said they're not redoing it, so we're just rocking it.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking roll.
What is
the
this?
punches.
I mean, I know I have to cut weight.
That's our drink,
I
ain't
have
it?
to
That
cut.
they
I have to
promote.
cut. I have to cut weight tomorrow, but you know what? How many ounces is this?
Down it.
Is probably
Knock it
16.
out.
Dude, if I
Tastes
have
great
it, it's
over some ice.
almost
Forged
15 ounces.
Irish
I'll tell you
stout.
what, if I down this, I'd be wasted. I have like had a salad That's it for like 2
Girl.
hours.
From Victory
Do
Burger?
it.
Was it that
Girl.
big ass victory salad from Victory?
No.
I had that shit. It was so good.
Hey, why the fuck are we talking about food right now? I want to eat
Because
so
this old
goddamn
man,
bad.
it's old man Vern talking about food.
I got something you can
Stop.
eat.
Who's all going in the morning?
I'm hungry.
I'm going in the morning.
Depends on what weight I wake up at.
Yeah.
If I wake up and I'm at weight, I'm going back to sleep.
I don't have a lot
I got
to
like
lose, but
7.
I have a pound right now, I think.
You're there.
So
You're good.
You got to be 265 then?
No, I got 266. I'm at
Yeah.
267 right
Okay,
now, so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
you're
like,
fine.
That's easy.
You got this. It's easy.
Wake up in the morning.
From the
like 5.
wrestling days, my old wrestling days, I know about cutting weight and stuff. So
I'll lose that in
Yeah,
my
I mean,
sleep.
yeah,
It's too
I-
fucking
not like
hot
you
out here.
guys,
It's
though.
sweaty.
You guys are way tougher than I ever was.
Welcome back,
Andrew
Marcus.
Andrew says, Vern the web host. Well, of course I'm the web host. Why would I not be?
Oh, Marcus is like, get the fuck out of my show.
Yeah, this is now the Vern Cathy show.
Nobody
What was
wants-
that?
Nobody wants to
See?
see that.
Oh, I took
got
over.
your
I
back.
took over web host for a little while.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good.
I changed my voice for a little bit, and I started like reading chats, and I was like, "Well, everybody, what we got here?"
Oh, look, he was all nervous at the beginning, and now he's all good to go.
He's like, Andrew Casper Field says, "Vern the web host."
Yeah, that's good. Look at this guy. Yeah.
Which Vern?
Which Vern? Yeah.
Yeah, which Vern? There, huh? I know it's you though.
Numero uno. So, don't blow your eyes swell fast. Okay,
Don't blow your nose.
I don't get it.
I don't blow your nose because your eye will swell up, I guess.
I'm mainly here for my guys, mainly my broski Wesley. Wouldn't be in the slap game without him, and that's Sean.
I love how you knew that.
Yeah, broski.
You say that like you hate that. Is that just the worst?
No, I knew who it was.
So, okay, what is you guys' biggest fear out of all of this?
Sharks.
Like, be honest.
Sharks.
Sharks.
The ocean in general. The ocean in general.
I ask a question, you guys like sharks. No, I'm talking about in the competition, like, you know, like what will happen afterwards. Or
Real
anything.
shit from the bottom of my heart. The scariest part of these for me, the flights back and forth. I hate airplanes.
I would agree with you on that.
I'm shitting myself the whole plane ride there and back. But other than that, I'm chilling. This is a little vacation for me.
They're just uncomfortable.
I get to go fuck someone up. No, I'm just terrified the whole time.
All right.
It's just like,
Blackburn, you've just been so quiet. Come on. It's
What
okay.
what am I scared of?
This is therapy session.
Oh my gosh.
Someone
You know,
new.
I'm not even scared of like
Now you're blowing
getting
Can I
knocked
get a
out.
label
I
of water?
expect that.
Can I get a water?
Jeez.
Whose phone is this?
I'm scared of not
Marcus's? I don't
performing
know.
to my
Yes.
best.
It's,
that's the
Nice.
biggest fear I think I would have on the stage.
is this your phone, sir?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. I did not disclose any information of what I saw on that screen.
Whoa. I got it. Thanks, bud. All right, sorry about that, boys. Yeah, man. Fountain Blue, I'm excited about it. And I think it's good that I heard the other day when Dana was over in Saudi Arabia that the guy that's doing all the UFC over there, 2 power slaps, Uncle Dana. So that's got to be exciting fucking news for you guys, right? Sanctioned everywhere, going overseas. Paige VanZant's joining the. It's a huge organisation, just getting bigger by the card.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
100%.
And Dana, this is Dana White's baby, right? He seems to put a lot of effort into Power Slap. The production's always great. The promotions are always great. The numbers on the reels are fucking massive. The YouTube's huge. Where does it go from here? Does it just keep getting bigger and bigger? Like, where do we go from here, guys?
No, I think definitely when we start getting in the crowds and stuff more, that's when we're really gonna start to pop up. Like we do good now, but
We're fucking gladiators.
I'm talking
When
about
we
them
start
like
doing-
what it is.
6-figure paychecks.
I called
bro.
it
Start
a
seeing
power
those
slap.
crowds.
That's what I'm talking about.
I called it a power slap too. I was like, watch 2040 slap fighting in the Olympics.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Dude, if
It'll never be Olympic.
There's so many sanctions.
There's not even Olympic MMA. Think about it.
Yeah, there's so many
somebody
sanctions.
just did karate.
I know, but there's like it's a
Karate's
that's a
point fighting.
discipline.
Like I said, 2040. Give us
Very
time.
old
They'll get there.
discipline.
Andrew Casper's on the chat too, guys.
Casper.
And John Kennedy,
Casper.
Cody Cox. Send me over some heavyweights. Send me over heavy or heavy. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Shit, I'll fight anybody at heavyweight. I'm chilling.
Justin, the crazy Hawaiian didn't make it. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a
He's
mishap.
He's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
He's good.
he's not there, unfortunately. Kelsey Blackburn, do we know how Dana and the team pick the influencers who get invited to the fights? Do we know who's going to be there on Friday? Kind of circling back to what we talked about before. Who's Kelsey Blackburn?
That's my little sister.
Okay, little sister, Kelsey, that's a good question. Actually, do you want to answer that, Anthony?
So we don't really know unless, you know, you keep up with the Power Slap story.
they will post different reels of different influencers getting a pack that Dan puts together.
Which,
and they open
by
it up
the
and
way,
I didn't get.
I didn't get one. We're on the card and we didn't get one. Those boxes look cool as shit.
So you guys don't get free tickets or comps to the fight?
Fuck no.
You don't even get 2 free tickets to give out?
Tickets.
My bad.
This is
not as a prelim.
Yeah, I say
my bad.
The last one, I didn't in the one
My bad,
before,
I'm
but
not
this
important.
one, my wife got tickets. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. So who are you bringing? Just your wife?
Yeah, my wife and my friend David. David lives here in Vegas. So
How do your spouses feel about watching your matches? No, love, have you got a girl?
Nah.
You just...
No
As
love.
the name says.
Has the female
He said-
action increased since you become the champ, baby?
Absolutely not. I'm focused on knocking Blackburn out.
Yeah.
But
His
It's
room's
not-
next to mine. His room's next to mine in the circa, and he's fucking lying.
But is that the same thing as like boxing or MMA, like the no sex before you bout? Is that something that you guys...
Yeah, I mean,
My wife's
I say
Not-
yes,
not you.
but sometimes I just say fuck it, you know?
That's why Wesley's a virgin.
My
He's
wife's
just been
across the
saving
country,
up.
so I don't get that option.
Yeah, no FaceTime action. So what about you, Dan?
I get a lot of action still. My wife takes advantage of this fat man.
A lot of naps.
fucking love
She's like, I want to be in an army. I'm going to ride this tank.
Your wife is one blessed lady. Not because she's got you,
Marcus
just because...
sounds jealous.
I thought it's the other way around. I mean,
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I
I mean...
did.
I've got Kendra Lust commenting on my social media,
Yeah.
and she's blowing my
Oh, I
wife
saw that. I
kisses.
saw that.
I'm like, yeah,
I saw
I
that.
need to witness this.
Kendra Lust. I saw that.
You see, I saw that.
I did see that.
I've got Goldberg. He just followed me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so that's a good thing to ask.
cool.
Have
Yeah.
you had any? Who's someone that's followed you on Instagram that you've been like, wow, I can't believe I just got a
Kendra Lust and Goldberg.
Kendra Lust and Goldberg. Yeah,
You.
Yeah.
Manny, anyone?
I just said you. You just totally ignored me. I'm going to unfollow you now.
Well, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Did you say me?
I said you.
What a champion! And I messaged you, but you never messaged me back.
I'm sorry.
That's it. No more dick pics, Wes.
I'm pretty fortunate.
That was an option?
It's always an
I've
option.
been to a lot of the events, like the
So you get to-
Cross. So I've gotten to meet a lot of like the influencers and get to know them a little bit personally. So
Yeah, who's
I'm
your
a
favorite
fan.
out of those dudes? Nina.
that's a tough question. That's a tough question.
I
Really?
have to listen to Nina ask.
Sneeko, one of those dudes.
gotta listen to
I
Nina's
really
one
like
more UFC fighter if they think
the
about
Pointer
Power
Brothers. The Jelly Bean Brains and her boyfriend are real cool with me. The Pointer Brothers. Bryce Hall is real dope. Steve will do it's real dope.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of them. They're all cool people, like for the most part.
Yeah.
But a
yeah.
lot of people like having these guys follow them too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's a big
Oh, no, that's
deal.
the other
That's a
hand.
big deal too, man.
Yeah, that's the other side of it
All
as
right,
well.
how much like weird DMs do you guys get? Like my DMs are weird.
Yeah, like, hey, daddy, slap my ass or something like that.
Weirder.
I've had people
Zero. I'm
ask
on
me
the
for my
prelims.
feet pics, man.
Weirder.
I thought that was you.
Oh well, you did that one
That was my
fucking
burner.
in your sandals.
I know, and they're like, "Hey, you got
Hey,
really
look at those
sexy
feet.
feet." I was like, I know, but you're so weird. Thank you.
Yeah. Send me $50, I'll send you another one.
I said, no, I told him 100. You know.
Yeah, no, 100. That's good. 100 per pick.
I'd have done that.
100 a foot.
Oh,
100 a foot.
for 50.
They didn't do it though.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
They never won.
Yeah. What about you, Blackburn? Do you have any like creepy weird
gosh.
stuff?
I know a lot of the guys in the group chat have sent back and forth the weird ones we got. I think the weirdest one is you have nice hands. That's your hand is a nice size.
Yeah.
What?
Vern, I've told you about sending those kind of fucking DMs.
I
to
know,
people,
I know.
right?
But it gets me attention, you know.
Yeah. No, I suppose that happens a lot more when you get in the public eye. Is that you get people that start to follow you around, and then you get these weird messages, which just comes part and parcel with it, right? The fans can get a little fucking creepy and weird.
Yeah, but no, I'm not sending you a picture of my hand.
I don't understand how like real famous people do it, because the level of what I get, I'm like, man, if you're really famous, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I
Like
love
how-
watching Nina's story when she said
yeah.
posting the ones. It's fucking,
About creepos and stuff,
Yeah.
like that's hilarious.
Yeah, I like when she puts the DMs. Nina, I want to smell your ass.
Did you see the guy that creeped on Erica?
No,
That was you. We know it was, Marcus.
No, it wasn't me.
Erica posted something about it. He
I
said,
don't follow her. She don't follow me. So.
Oh, isn't that the Reaper?
Just so you know.
yes.
Oh, did she post something about that?
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Erica.
What did she say? I didn't see that.
it was just like really quick. It's not on there anymore. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I knew it was like something about him being creepy, and I was like, I'm like, this is the world we live in, and it's like a click away from just everyone knowing what you did. So probably don't.
Well, he wasn't even being creepy. He was just trying to get a fight, just like reposting pictures of her being weird.
Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah.
And one of your fellow athletes just got a brand new BBL. Do we want to talk about that?
No.
Who do you think?
Oh,
Me, fool.
BBL, Trizzy.
Damn BBL's killing y'all, but the thighs don't match. Yeah, did you guys see that one? She got the BBL.
Yeah, I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, if you have a look on her Instagram, she's got a full photo on there of it out. Yeah, you know what a BBL is, right?
No.
Does anyone here not?
I know what a cow is, but what's
No. A BBL is what they call a Brazilian butt lift.
Oh yeah.
So they take fat out of certain parts of your body and they inject it into your ass, kind of like what Kim Kardashian.
But
and all
did
that.
you see her butt before? Like,
I thought her butt was fine before.
What the fuck was like? I guess if it's free, you know.
She got it for free.
I'm assuming
It looked like it was a sponsored thing when she did it.
Yeah. Really?
It looked like it. But my thing with that is like, if you want to do it to feel more confident, do you? The amount of people who end up getting necrosis from that is...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can you explain what that is?
It's essentially like after a while, your body doesn't react to it properly, so a lot of your skin cells start to eat themselves, and it just like rots away the flesh of their ass.
Maybe that's what...
It's kind of like a staph infection. It's not good.
Exactly.
You know what? Because like there was a YouTube video the other day, as disgusting as this may sound, and it was BBLs are a bit on the whiff.
I believe
it's smelly
because the skin, like I said, it's literally the skin rotting.
Dead skin.
Yeah, the guy said, the girl jumped. We were at the club. She had this beautiful BBL. We took her home. She was twerking on the bed, and all of a sudden, the air was filled with something unpleasant. And he's like, "Damn, get in that shower." But it was the BBL. Yeah, so that explains it. I always wondered why it would do that. Wow.
No BBLs.
No BBLs, ladies.
No. And it's like over 70% of them. I want to like it's something ridiculous.
Really?
That's got to shut down. Then
I mean,
go get in the gym.
50% of the time, I'm right every time.
Yeah, right.
That could be allegedly, in case I was wrong on that number, but it's something stupid high that results in a flesh eating, essentially.
Which is where the smell would come from. Damn,
so how did you know this? Are you like?
So
he did.
You said necrosis, so I figured you're rather intelligent. So
my wife is like, if she hears anything that she finds interesting, I'm the soundboard for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And my wife has like a master's degree, and she's super fucking smart. And then I get hit in the head, and I'm like, I smell toast. Sweet.
Yeah.
He's like, she writes me full 5-paragraph essays, and I take about a word.
She's
my wife's intelligent, but I'm bad about like doing that there. I'm like, I watched this whole documentary the other day. I'm like, she's like, okay, Vern. Like, okay. I'm like,
yeah, no, she's like still taking college classes while 7 months pregnant. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I looked up CTE symptoms. All the links were purple. Like,
yeah. That's great. That's awesome. So, you guys are all single, right? Pretty much everyone here's single except for Vern, and you're married. Dan, you're married. You married?
No, nobody.
Never been married?
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck that" with a passion.
No, I knew from a young age I wasn't doing that.
How old are you, Vern?
I'm 50 years old. Just turned 50 in April.
Happy 50th.
Yeah, I no kids, no wife, so fuck off.
Vern, you haven't lived yet.
Yeah.
What?
That is so nice.
Yeah.
No marriage here. No.
Yeah.
I'll go out. And
well, obviously you're not getting married after what we saw earlier. So.
Can you believe that? I know, and I proposed in front of her whole family and everything.
Was it all like? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A little bit.
The dad's like.
Yeah,
I'm going to the kitchen.
A little bit. No, we've been together 10 years, so she's solid. She's the best part of my life, man. She keeps my shit straight and supports me in everything that I do. Which this is a difficult profession, podcasting and media, and it's you've got to be. There's a lot of people doing this shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people doing it.
Hey, when there's a lot of people doing it, there's a lot of people that suck. So just remember that.
That's why I'm keep pushing and pushing because I've seen the talent out there, and I know that I blow a lot of it out of the water.
Do you ever see the podcast I do for the Two Nobodies?
I did,
dude. I love those guys.
Yeah.
They're like, if you watch theirs, like they do. It's all like sports, and basketball, all that. They have so much stats, everything that's going on. So I enjoy doing stuff with them, and I try. I don't want to down anyone, but like you and other people I do podcasts for, I try to just make sure it's at a good level.
Yeah, you try to keep it at that professional level, and which is always good because I've always said to these guys that Power Slap doesn't have enough it has a lot of publicity through Power Slap and through the UFC, but as far as like other media outlets need to be interviewing you guys and talking to you guys, like ESPN and other people, not just the Buckamargas.
Yeah, and I don't want to be on ESPN the Ocho, okay?
Right,
Fuck
exactly.
you, I do.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think to try and grab you guys and get you in the room to have a chat about this kind of stuff, also about the Power Slap, but people like to know about your lives and how you feel and all those kind of like. Believe it or not, that's what's really interesting to a lot of people.
What
they
your
love
feet look like.
What your feet look like, what your hands look like. So yeah. Well, so let's just what have we got, about 15 minutes and then we're done? Yeah, we'll do that. Anything else anyone wants to go over?
Oh, going back to that other question, fucking getting followed by Dana's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure he follows
Does he
all
follow
the.
you?
Yeah.
That must be nice.
You don't chat with him?
Nina was mine. That was
No, I've met him once for like 30 seconds. I'm telling you,
I've got Dana as well, but I don't think I've got Dana. Let's check.
Does Dana follow you?
as a prelim guy,
Dude,
I
that's
don't
probably
get
the
any of
coolest
the
thing.
none of the benefits.
I don't want to hear about it. I know what you're going to say.
I'm him. I told you
My
this. You got
privilege.
lucky.
My Dana White privilege.
Yeah, I've had.
He doesn't follow me either.
Yeah, it's some
That's
bullshit.
what I get for living on the
I'm the
prelims.
follows me,
I'm the champ, he don't follow me.
Hey,
I partied with
I'm
the
the
man, he don't
prelim
follow
champion.
me.
He's busy.
I partied with
I know
him.
we did. That was a great time.
He knows I'm coming to knock you out, Manny.
Yeah. Hey, but I'll tell you what's even
Both of
worse.
his sons follow me. I like them. They're cool as fuck.
Dana the third was fun.
Try this one.
They didn't school too.
When you have someone that's really famous follow you and then fucking 2.5 years later unfollow you, that's a bad one.
Who
I can
unfollowed
see
you?
that happening.
McGregor.
Yeah, followed you.
Yeah.
What?
He's like, fuck those.
Yeah.
He's like,
do your podcast?
So
he's like Aussies.
I did what every normal 54-year-old man would do.
You unfollow him
I
back.
cried first, and then I called his management and said, "What the fuck is going on?" And basically, they just said that Conor, unfollowed a bunch of media just to keep his head straight. It was nothing personal. I was wiping my tears at the time listening to it, but no, it wasn't anything personal. But I was pretty lucky. Conor did a live stream a couple of weeks ago, and he shouted my podcast
He did.
out. Yeah,
He
did you see that?
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah. So it kind of sucked that he had to withdraw from the fight due to, and I hate it when people say a broken pinky toe. When you say a pinky toe,
that shit fucking
they try to
hurts.
minimize it, right?
Fuck that. He has a bruise on his foot.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
Yeah.
Rafael Dos Anjos all the way.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Rafael dos Anjos broke his foot. He has a reasonable excuse. But if you've ever broken your toe and went and tried to kick people upside the head,
No, I'm
and
saying it
arm-
because a few years ago, Conor
Yeah.
talked all that shit. For the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why I talk
Conor
shit.
was just trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers knows
Right,
what
I
he's
know,
doing.
but like he turned and did the same thing.
But also, people also don't realize, dude, if you've ever had a major injury like the one he had, bro fucking snapped his leg in half. I don't know if you guys saw that shit dangling there. And him coming back already from that injury specifically is hard as fuck.
He should drink more milk. That's not my problem.
It's hard as fuck. And then on top of that, you want to come back healthy. Like, that shit's nerve-wracking as fuck to hop in there and think your fucking legs are already
He
broken
doesn't.
again.
The reason what he did is I know exactly what he did. This is his legacy, and he's not going to fuck it up over something stupid when the UFC is going to be like, yes, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll make it happen.
He's earned the pedigree to be.
He doesn't want to
call his
asterisk
shots.
be like, oh, he lost because of this.
So here's something that you guys might not know. So in the Dustin Poirier fight, McGregor fought with a bad ankle. His injury was already done.
It was already broken.
When he fought Diaz 2, he had a banged up hand. He had a hand injury. McGregor had a staph infection before the Diaz 1 fight. McGregor had 2 knee cracks weeks prior to the Mendez fight. He tore ligaments in his thumb prior to the Poirier fight 1. And then McGregor's wisdom tooth was bothering him 3 days out before his UFC debut, and he managed to get on without antibiotics. So Conor's pretty much had injuries on all of his fights, really. And I believe that with the way that Conor fights, he's an in-and-out fighter. He's on his toes. He does those teep kicks. That's part of his arsenal.
A very big disadvantage fighting with a fucked up foot.
But even
leverage on your
like
punch,
Manny said, a pinky toe. That's
That shit
a lot of your balance
That's
is
your
on.
balance for sure.
Yeah. So I can understand him. I don't like to say pull out of the fight. He didn't pull out. He kind of withdrew due to an injury. But unfortunately,
Medical wouldn't have passed him anyway, so I mean, it's not like it would be
Yeah,
totally
I
on
don't know
him.
if you guys saw a picture of it. That shit was gnarly.
Hey, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
a statement right now.
yeah,
It's about the fights. It's
Yeah.
about the thing.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Donnie's gonna win. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna say Donnie's gonna win and he's gonna beat Crazy.
I am gonna.
Yo, sorry, crazy. Sorry,
Crazy
bro.
Hawaiian
It's all good.
knockout first round.
No, not gonna happen.
Well, we were asking this question
that'd be
before
good.
you guys got here. What's your opinion on the main event, on the super heavyweight fight? What do you think? How do you think it's going to go? Just to get your guys. All these boys said what
I
they
made
had
a
to-
call,
You said you made a call?
even though he's in the room. Yeah, I mean, did you say your picks?
Okay.
I'd like to know.
I don't
think
really.
it's cool.
Hawaiian's my boy. I gotta go Hawaiian.
He's a cool guy, man.
I think
Cool guy.
he's gotten better in each of his power slap fights too. I think he looked not the best in his first couple coming out of slap fight, but I thought his last few have looked real solid. And I don't know.
That's
I
your
think
pick?
in a 5 round, I got to go
Cool.
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
There's nothing against you.
No,
Danny.
no. I like it though. I like
It's
to-
okay,
to have
nothing
that
taken.
tension.
Everyone's got an opinion. I entitle them to their own.
I'd rather be happy than right though. So if you knock him out and I get to watch that, like I
I'll
said,
tell
I'd
you
rather
what,
be happy
when I
than
knock
right.
him out at, say, the latest 3, you put up a post to say, I'm very sorry, Donnie Pitbull, I was wrong
should.
again.
Now, we'll just
I'll buy
clip,
you a beer
We'll
after,
clip
too.
this. We'll
Nice.
clip this clip. We'll
Nice.
clip it.
Okay, that's
All
it.
right, we'll
There
clip
you go.
it. Wes, what do you
I'll
think?
apologize and
and
buy
then
you a
from
beer.
there, you follow me.
Oh, I want to know
constantly.
this.
Deal.
Yeah.
So that.
Well, I mean, him and Uncle Michael's fight or whatever. Everybody said that was probably the toughest fight for him. Honestly, I thought they was holding back a lot. It seemed like because it didn't seem like they was really committed to ending each other in that match. Personally, when I seen it, he has got better throughout his matches. You know, from here, and he's got some pretty good power. He's saying, I believe, when I speaking to him, and you know. I think it's really about who's got the most strongest faith in the resolve in their self, who's going to win this. Because, you know, he's saying 1, and if he's really feeling that, then yes, I mean, I think he's going to get it 1. And you're saying 3. So I think it's who's ever got the more resolve in themselves going to come through and manifest what the hell they want. Because you're saying 3, he's saying 1. I mean, hell, it may go to a decision. I think you guys are both very tough. But like the Uncle Michael fight, I mean, I think that was... And me, I think it was the softest performance from what I've seen personally.
Well, here's the thing. Crazy Hawaiian never fouled.
He's clean.
He's clean. I've only fouled once. So
I think it would be, I mean, maybe you fuck up and get some penalties on you if it was to go to that. But I mean, if you say 3, I'm gonna say, and not just because you're here, it's just because the energy you guys bring. Because you could be right here and be like, fuck, I think you're gonna lose. But in my honest opinion, I think if you're going to do it in 3, you're going to do it in 3. And if he says he's going to do it in 1, he's going to do it in 1. And if not, I think it's going to go to a decision if you guys don't manifest what the hell you're talking about.
I think it depends
Great
also
answer.
on if
Great
they
answer.
ever start calling the little crazy lean he does.
The Hawaiian?
Yeah. If you watch his fights, a lot of them where they'll post him eating shots, he leans into them.
Yeah,
He does.
You're right. You're exactly right.
He leans
right
into him pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it's
So what's
Like-
the advantage to that?
It's not a
He's-
flinch. They're
it's
not
a
going to
flinch.
call it.
I
They're
mean,
not
it
gonna,
should be.
I've seen
It
him call
should
it
be
before.
called.
I have seen
Actually,
him
it
call
affects the timing of the striker.
Because if I'm
Just a
expecting to
slight
hit
earlier,
you,
maybe
Yeah,
it's like a
hit him,
baseball.
you know?
Yeah.
It's like a baseball. If I'm expecting to hit that baseball perfectly right here over the plate,
It throws a knockout off
but
for sure.
it's a
I end
timing.
up having to hit it here. I'm not having the same power I would
Yep.
here to follow
Yep.
through.
yeah, so if he leans in, the chances for you to injure your wrist is also there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your elbow
Yeah.
and your wrist
Yes.
get jammed
Okay.
up because you coming across, he can easily like. It's one of those things where they've only called it like once, and he does it a good bit. And
You
like I
just
said,
gotta
that's
move
my
your hand
boy,
faster.
so I'm not gonna.
Just gotta move your hand faster.
But it's
I mean, he has to
that's
move
a
his head
thing.
faster,
That's a
not
thing,
me.
though.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real.
Yeah. Okay. And we've got, one of the most pulverizing athletes in the sport, the champ, No Love, going up against babyface Blackburn. Guys, we need to know where your loyalties stand, and what do you think this is going to
Well,
go?
obviously, you know where my
shit at.
I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like an asshole now that I realized that Babyface was right beside me. But I was like, Manny.
I heard you say
I was
that
like,
earlier.
Manny, I'm gonna knock you out right after you out. And I was like, so obviously,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You already made your call. I heard it.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to get the trilogy, and I want the belt from him. So I mean, for personal lucrative reasons, financially, it's better for both of us if we had a trilogy. I'm sorry.
He could also
That's
move up
true.
to middleweight if you get the belt from John and get it that way too.
That too.
Either or, I'm down for it though. Man.
But yeah, I understand.
People
Yeah.
forget that I was, Power Stop 1-hour match was extremely close. It could have gone either way, arguably.
I was fucked up though.
And I was 85. You're also fucking 15 pounds heavier than me. Fuck off. Anyways, my point is that I can compete at 85. I did
No,
compete
you're
at
solid.
85.
You're
I
solid.
competed with the two of the best currently in the 85 division. So I would love to move up to 85. You know, of course, I have some friends in 85, but
Yeah.
it's more dependent on that.
And you leaned up a bunch for this,
Many,
did you?
you
Yeah.
can't come with the excuse he was heavier because McKinney was 60 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah, when you guys are that heavy, though, that
see?
shit don't count.
Yeah, right.
When you're down here, I'm counting
60 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
6'5" pounds.
60
Well,
pounds.
from
the
my
difference
side,
between them was like an 8-year-old.
I'm definitely going with a coach. He coached me in season
Right,
2.
right.
So unfortunately, I just met you. But it's going to be war. But I'm going with coach.
I think if Babyface is going to win, he has to knock him out. I think if it goes to a decision, Manny's going to win.
Yeah.
But I think if Babyface he's going to have to drop him.
All right, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. I think it's gonna come down to penalties. I really do.
Vern?
I think someone's gonna. I think someone's
I'm
gonna
out
get.
of
I was like, there's like
I'm just saying.
I just was mad at Debo because he wouldn't fucking go to sleep, and I might have stepped a little on
You
Debo.
did step on Debo.
It's okay, though.
On Debo.
I clubbed him right back.
Yeah.
We've all had our fair shares
You
of
guys
steps.
don't understand. I was
except
so
me.
mad. I was like, this motherfucker.
I've never had to fight
sleep
my life.
already.
Never will.
I
Well, I
swear.
won't say never, but goddamn it, I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go all arounds, and I think you guys are gonna go all rounds, and then the one person that accidentally clubs or accidentally
that.
does something
Yeah.
is gonna be the issue.
The
is
one
what I'm
that-
getting
the
at.
one
I hope
That's a
not,
mistake.
because I hate it when that happens.
No, it's gonna be the decision, not disqualified.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just feel like it's gonna
Yeah.
go all the way to the end. It's like, and it's gonna be like, fuck, like I clubbed, you know.
That one slight
That
mistake
one slight
could
mistake.
cost the whole
It's
match.
easy too. I mean, people don't realize how
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, if you're fucking consistently fouling, it's an issue. That's a problem with you. But I mean, fouls are gonna happen from time to time. It's fucking not easy to
Sometimes
fucking.
you
There's
get
only
impaired.
a little fucking.
Oh yeah. No,
it's
you're
like-
fucking. You're rocked. I mean,
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
You're hitting the fly on the walls. What you're doing?
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with this one, they're both my homies.
It's hard, right? It's hard. I like everybody.
And I've been on the receiving end of one of Manny's hit, like a couple of Manny's good hits. So I know it's gonna fucking suck, but I also know Blackburn's got one of the best chins.
Yes.
And he's fucking tough as nails, bro. He's got an undefeated title run that he's going for.
Yeah.
And fucking, I think that with the way he's been training and the way he's developed his shit and as strong as he's gotten, that if it like it's gonna be one of them gets knocked out. And it's going to be probably like third, fourth round if it does happen. If it goes to decision, I couldn't call it. It's whoever doesn't fuck up.
It'll be the
But they
champion
both
if
have
it
the
goes to
potential to
Yeah,
fucking.
that's
I
how it
think.
always goes.
I think
That's how
they
it- yeah.
both have the potential to really fucking like
Guaranteed.
make a reel of like someone just getting slept. Like it could go either way.
Yeah.
all right, guys. I'm in the room.
Yeah, you were next. You were next.
But I was gonna pick,
Guys.
I was gonna pick Blackburn.
You were going to pick Blackburn?
Yeah, sorry, but I mean, I like the chin and where he's going, but yeah, Blackburn.
Yeah. So I'm in the room, guys. Let's hear it.
Is there a chair there?
Fuck you.
Yeah, let's hear it. Okay, guys.
Old man Vern.
Terp Daddy Slim
All right, I'll give my
up
analysis
against Vern.
on
What do we
this
got?
one. I got my analysis on this one. Really, it comes down to the question that's always been with Vern is how far is that chin going to take you? So I think obviously I've always said it and I'll say it time and time again. I think pound for pound the hardest hitting person in Power Slap is easily Vern. So if you're able to fucking eat one or two of his, I think you can finish it.
Thank you.
But you gotta eat one or two.
Yeah, I got it.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta eat one.
That's what
but
I'm
you
worried
gotta-
about with you, Vern. In all reality, like, can you eat two monsters from Terp? And if you can,
I'm telling you, he doesn't hit nothing like Delvin.
Dude,
Terp doesn't have
but
a
even
bad
Alan
chin
said
either.
when Terp knocked him out that it didn't even hurt. Like he's like he didn't even hit me that fucking hard. He just hit him on the
Dude,
button.
I agree. I get you.
And
But-
then
but I'm saying, like, if he's hitting on the button.
It's a sweet
like
spot for a
Delvin,
while.
you proved that like no matter how hard they fucking hit you, unless it's on the button, that
Yeah.
you're eating it because like your eye got fucked up. You shouldn't have a fucked up eye in a power slap match. Look at Bell, he knocks everyone out right on the fucking button, and then they go away with nothing but a
Bell's
bruised
right
ego.
Guys, this is my man Justin from the Big Friends podcast. He wanted to jump in and say, now, listen, we've been asking everybody around the table. We're going to put you on the spot now. Obviously, the main event is going to be Big Danny versus the Hawaiian Hitman. The Crazy Hawaiian. The Hawaiian Hitman's his brother. You're Hawaiian, so I'm sure that you're swaying towards the Hawaii. So what do you think?
I've got to go with the Crazy Hawaiian.
Yeah. Why?
Are you sure?
I'm biased, right? Got to go with the Hawaiian, but my big concern with it would be the penalties and the fouls.
Yep. From his...
You know, the Crazy has never done fouls.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
That's
he had a couple.
Hitman. That's Hitman.
No, it was Hitman.
Oh, that was Hitman.
Hitman,
Okay.
yeah.
Which so swinging back to that because I talked with I think it was one of the refs. I don't fucking know. Herzog. It was Herzog. We were talking about
Thanks
it,
for not killing me.
and
okay.
He was saying how they felt bad
convince
that
you now.
they had intervened in the match, Hawaiian Hitman and Evian, because Hitman, and I agree with them on this one. He wasn't stepping. He was fucking reaching because Evian is so tall.
Tall, that's right. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
He couldn't fucking reach him without, almost jumping in the air.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how that moving forward, especially with mismatches like that they would be a little bit more lenient in judging on the twist rather than the heel lift.
Well,
When there's
why
such
can't
a
we just have him
discrepancy.
like
Stand on a box.
Pedestal.
One of those little soapbox.
Maybe just put a little bend in your knees. I mean, hell, maybe just.
But then that puts the defender at a discomfortable position for them. Because if I stand straight up and you tell me I need to bend down, I'm gonna be like, fuck no, fuck you. I'm not gonna stand in a position I don't feel comfortable in when someone's swinging at me fucking on arm.
I mean, look at Joe versus Allen in their first match. He was hitting all neck because Allen
couldn't reach him.
Who's taller, Evian or Uncle Micah?
Brian Ellis.
Evian, I think.
Evian
Evian's fucking tall.
Why don't we just get like hydraulic platforms?
No. Yeah. Now, one question that I just. Is there a specific certain footwear that you have to wear, or can you wear any brand of shoe? Can you go barefoot?
Yeah, people have, and it doesn't work out well.
I've seen people go barefoot, but I don't know if you can still do it now. But so you can wear any shoe that you want.
Yeah.
Do you have a preferred shoe?
I wear customs used to now.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So personally, my favorite shoe, even just in general to wear, is Jordan 1 lows.
Yeah.
I do. I have a custom Jordan 1 low for this one.
Nice.
It's
Vern?
a cool one too.
I'm superstitious. I wear the same shoes every time.
Yeah.
They're these cheap, shitty ones they gave us. Not the first gens, the second ones that are flat. I just like
you still got those.
Dude, these are third gens. Right?
I have a flat shoe. Yeah, I don't like those. They're too.
I like
What
They're
about like the peanut butter bottom
Freeze.
ones?
Yeah, no, I don't like.
I like those honestly. They were comfy.
Yeah.
They were comfy.
And
I'm not gonna lie.
you know,
Yes.
and my
I like
technique and everything, I just need a flat shoe, so those work fine.
That
I will say a
Dieskis.
flat shoe.
Yeah.
A flat shoe's
Flat shoe.
I do the
think
same
it's like-
shit. I know exactly.
It's like when people go running or rock climbing. It's like do it in something you're comfortable in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Don't go buy like brand new shoes that you haven't worn except for this fight.
I'm terrified
That's
if I
why
put
these
on a pair of
babies
Air
are
Force
coming out.
Ones, I'd be like, shit.
In those
You'd
for real?
slip in them, yeah.
I mean, Chris got knocked out his. I don't know if those are his shoes or not.
That shit was so funny when he fell out of his shoes.
Yeah,
I bet
slap
he ties
out
the
of-
motherfuckers tighter next
Yeah.
Has anybody ever thought of doing it in like track and field throwing shoes, like discus shoes? They're
No, you'd
great
have
with that
zero
rotation.
grip.
I've seen wrestling.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen
You're
some
on
wrestling
canvas.
shoes.
How about some Kyrie's though?
Fuck Kyrie.
What a Kyrie's?
Basketball shoes.
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
Yeah.
I'm always paranoid. Like you'll see me like wiping the floor. Like
Really?
I just
I
try to.
like Vans. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a great flat shoe.
Yeah,
right?
flat. I just want flat shoes.
Yeah, my last match I had Nike Freeze on and they were comfy.
I wear these rock shoes.
Yeah. So, what happens now between now when you leave here and Friday night when you get here? Is there a process between now and this next last few 48 hours? You're the main event. Is there anything particular that has to be done between now, or are you ready to go? You're all trained up. You just got to step up on that floor right now.
Well, for now, I'm still relaxed, still focused. But once I step on stage, everything becomes.
Is that when it changes?
Business,
When
yeah.
you step on the stage?
So when I step on the stage, then it's business.
Yeah.
Before that, I'm calm, I'm staying focused, and I know what I need to do, and I'm just going to do it.
What about you?
I mean, similar to him, I like to stay calm throughout the week, but even more so like Friday. Obviously, right now I still gotta make weight. I'm gonna go eat tomorrow, enjoy myself a little bit in that regards, eating and drinking some water.
Yeah.
But Friday, really, I like to relax. I like to be as calm as possibly can be on stage. I mean, that's one of my monikers is being real relaxed, real calm. So Friday, I usually just chill. Just relax and
Same.
be at peace as much as I can.
Nice.
I think it's the only way to really truly just you gotta get in your zone, you know, your spot.
It's a mental game.
When does yours change, Blackburn? When you step on that stage or when you're walking down that hallway?
Well, like some of the boys know my fight day routine.
Yep. Can you let us know what it is, or is it secret?
You beat off?
Breakfast tea.
Breakfast.
I wake up and I grab me a twisted tea, and I go downstairs and I rip it. You know, we got a long time for when we get out there and we have to drug test and whatnot before, so it's a few hours. But that's, you know, I wake up early in the morning and do that by myself, clear my head, get my thoughts together, maybe make some phone calls, and then get ready to go.
You're very laid back. I love that about you. You got that look in your eye again. Seen that look. I've seen that look before.
Here we go.
I've seen that look. I've seen that look before.
Well,
my
you know
friend.
what happened last time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I've also seen that look in his fucking eye too. You know what I mean? So this is what makes it so pulverizing.
Yeah.
The co-main event, the champ against fucking the Chinman, one of the best chins in the business. It's going to be a fucking fantastic sight.
Yeah.
Do you know if Paige VanZant will be in a G-string during her match, or is it in the standard?
They got new.
We can
fucking,
only pray.
I'll say they got new fucking. The girls got new uniforms that.
I guess mine's blue now.
Yeah. Are they new uniforms for you guys
Are
every
you
time?
jealous?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're a little bit different. But
Am I jealous?
No, is
Same
he
idea.
jealous? He looks jealous.
yeah, bro, I've been asking for some motherfucking shorts for a long ass fucking
Dude,
time.
I was just gonna cut mine.
I wish I could, but I'll get in so much trouble.
Why would you get in trouble? You didn't cut the logo off.
Yeah, trust me, you're
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
What-
anyone here cut a large amount of weight?
25, 30 pounds.
Like, is that fight week or how far out is that?
About 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cut about 25, 30. That's what
I'm cutting 20.
I think the most I ever did was like 18.
I need to if I have to make my own food.
Yeah, say it in the mic.
So I need to if I need to make my own food.
Okay.
Then that's the only weight I got.
How much are you guys cutting that week of?
Oh, it depends on how I come in, but like this time I came in really good. I'm probably gonna weigh 209 when I get back to the hotel. But the Amir fight, I cut from 216 to 194 in a day.
Did you notice a big hindrance in terms of like getting dazed during that fight or getting rocked?
No, I rocked him. So
It was
no.
Amir, so no.
He baptized
But
me.
no, I think you can see it how people didn't wrestle or anything like that. So as long as I'm within 10 pounds, that for me that's 45 minutes to an hour in a sauna. So I just know that equation. So I'll always be within 10 pounds. I try to be.
Yeah, we don't cut a lot of us don't cut like a major amount of weight.
Yeah. I'm just fat like throughout before.
Yeah.
I weigh about 230.
That part.
And then I'm just like, all right, they give me the call, and I'm like, I just start dieting.
Nice.
Week of
Everyone
is
here
long.
is going to be on
He
Power
had to-
Slap 8?
Yep. Yep.
How did you guys get booked on it? Do you guys have anyone here have an agent or anything?
Erica calls you,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Hey,
Call from
this is who
America.
we think we're gonna have you fight." Okay,
How
cool.
far out do you know that information?
Maybe a month, maybe a couple weeks, depends on how short
I
notice
would
it
say
is.
a month average.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like 6
but
weeks. I think I've always had like 6. The only one I didn't have
think
like
my
6
longest
weeks
was 5.
was
I get a fair
Cole
notice.
Young. Yeah,
I get a
I
fair
got a
notice.
fair notice.
And I told them, like, because they have talked to me about going to 185, and I did ask them, like, I'm like, hey, if I'm going to 185, like, I need 2 months.
Yeah.
I need 60 days at least.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be from 230.
Yeah. You're hearing it right here, guys. Like, you're hearing conversations and you're hearing things from these guys that, you don't normally get to hear. And the privilege of being in this business is that I get the honor and the privilege to sit down and talk with these guys. And we've been making a little bit of a habit over the last 3 cards, and it's just been an absolutely amazing experience for me. As the deeper that I get into Power Slap, the more I'm realizing how incredible it is, and that I'm just so happy to be involved. Guys, we're going to, on our final thought here, I'm just going to go around the table and just get everyone to give their final thought. You can say whatever you want before we get to see what you guys do on Friday. So we'll start this way. Vern, what's your final thought before we go, buddy?
I would like to thank Power Slap
Yep.
and the whole company and all the people that have been supportive. And it's really felt like a very lifting up group of people to be involved with. So
Nice.
I would like to thank Power Slap because I'm not where I'm at, getting to talk and do what I'm doing without these cards and without you guys. So I appreciate you. I thank you. And I love fucking Power Slap.
Nice work, Vern. Good job. No love. Final thoughts, my brother.
No words from no love.
Vern.
I just want to thank everyone for, everyone you let me on the show. I wasn't going to come, but I thought Turpin was going to be here, but I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll be a grown up. I'll come.
I kept pushing and progging at you to come on, mate.
Yeah.
So.
But in general, I'm just excited that they know no matter what, my fights are entertaining.
Yeah.
So I'm just there to entertain the crowd. So win or lose, it'd be a big one, but I'm not losing this time. So we're good.
Awesome. Debo.
Dude, I'm just excited to watch the fights on Friday. Like, would I rather be competing? Yeah. But am I mad? Man, they'll get around to it eventually. They got a lot more people fighting now, so we got spoiled in the beginning when it was like fucking 50 of us, and we were fighting every other card or every card for some of us.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for having us on. Fucking
Always.
can't wait to go and actually see
Yeah.
fights in person.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Brother?
So, just trying to get another big win.
Yeah.
Climb
that ladder.
Get put on a big spot.
It'll-
Get a big check right before my daughter's born.
It'll happen.
Nice.
I'm not trying to come back in August. I'm trying to be gone until at least October, depending on how she's doing. But just get a little bit of money heading into that.
It'll happen. 100%. 100%.
Oh yeah,
You got it.
It'll happen. Easy.
He can't beat me.
Wes, you're looking. Wes is looking overexcited over there.
I'm super excited. I love.
Remember what happened
here,
last
man.
time you were here, Wes? You were fucking hammered
I
on
got
the.
drunk as shit, and I was, dude. All right, so I got really drunk, right? And I don't drink, but I told you fuckers that I was like, I don't fucking drink, and if I drink, we're all gonna finish these motherfucking bottles. So we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, though,
Turb said he was bringing.
horrible weight cut, sucked ass. I'm doing better than ever. I'm healthier than ever. I didn't drink this time. I'm doing the weight cut right. And I'm gonna fucking send that motherfucker to the moon. He thinks fucking Naz has fucking been helping him out all his life. Fucking, he's gonna have fucking a free fucking ride to the fucking
hospital.
All the smoke.
Yeah, good.
100%.
I love it.
100%. I'm gonna eat his shit and fucking send him to the fucking moon.
Nice. Justin?
Oh yeah, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Next round.
Answer my fucking DMs. Justin?
Well, you guys are the pioneers of the sport. Thank you guys so much for laying the groundwork for what you guys are doing right now. It's so crazy to see because Power Slap is like almost identical to what the UFC was in the early days and how the sport's grown. And now that you have Dana have already done that, the network that he has now, it seems like it's happening 10 times faster than it did with the UFC. You guys just show out on Friday. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. Thanks, brother. Blackburn?
All I got to say is, everything that's led up to this last year and a half of building this sport with all these guys and building these brotherhoods, this family that we have, now it's International Fight Week, biggest moment that we've had as a sport, biggest card, biggest names, biggest moment. I'm ready to do it big.
Awesome. Can't wait to see it. All right. The super heavyweight.
Hashtag and the new. Guys, from me to you guys, just go and have fun, be safe. And for the supporters out there, follow me on Instagram, Donnie Pitbull. And remember to put up a post, hashtag and the new. And then Crazy Wine supporter is going to do it right now. Otherwise, he will not leave this building.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. And guys, thanks again for coming in. It's it's kind of like a thing that we do now, and I really look forward to it. I'm really excited about it, and I thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you coming in too.
Hashtag VernWhite4 at Instagram and Vern White on Facebook. That's it. That's all. Nothing else.
We got it.
I'm plain and easy.
Nice. Guys, thanks for joining into the live stream. Don't forget, live and free on Rumble on Friday night, Power Slap 8. We've got the co-main, the main event, and all the studs from this sport in the room tonight. We're going to close it out with saying big thanks to Forged Irish Stout. Delicious, tastiest, creamiest in the business, and proper 12 Irish whiskey. Thanks for fueling the podcast. So let's finish it up. Finish it up on that wide there, Joe. Guys, this is the Marcus Deegan Show, direct from Sticky Paws, Sin City. We're out, baby! Let's go! The Marcus